Sunday lights, game day's here. Dr. Delay is live, let's hear that cheer. In the north, the grind runs deep. Steelers wave the black and gold, no sleep. Bengals roar and Browns ignite. Ravens fly under primetime lights. Jets take flight, Bills bring fire. Dolphins dive, Pats don't tire. From New York snow to Miami heat, delay calls every play so sweet. Titans thunder, Texans burn. Jags on the rise with every turn. Colts stampede on Sunday stage. Every snap fuels the rage. Broncos ride, the Raiders roll. Chiefs keep climbing toward the goal. Chargers spark the Cali sky. Dr. Delay's mic is riding high. Under the Sunday lights, fans go wild, we stream all night. Every down, every fight, Dr. Delay is live under Sunday lights. Black and gold, we bleed that pride. Steel City hearts electrified. Terrible towels in the air tonight. Pittsburgh's power under Sunday light. Here we go. Packers frozen, Lions roar. Vikings and Bears want one more score. From Lambeau chills to soldier fights. Delays calling through the nights. Eagles fly, the Giants stand tall. Cowboys charge, Redskins fall. Sunday buzzing, fans online. NFL chaos, it's game time. Falcons fly and Bucks set sail. Saints march on, Panthers wail. From Atlanta down to the Bay, we bring the noise every play. Niners grind and Seahawks soar. Cardinals reload, Rams one more. From Cali sun to desert nights, Dr. Delay's voice lights up the fight. Under the Sunday lights, fans go wild, we stream all night. Every down, every fight, Dr. Delay is live under Sunday lights. Hey, hey, game day's here. Dr. Delay is live, loud and clear. Hey, hey, game day's here. Dr. Delay is live, loud and clear. Here we go. Steelers. Here we go.
All right, guys, we are ready for some football. How's it going, everybody? I, of course, am Dr. Delay, and today we have some Steelers football for you. As the Steelers take on the Bears in Chicago. Battle of the teams leading in their respective divisions. In the North Division, Steelers, of course, leading the AFC North for now, and then the Bears leading in the NFC North, and we could probably say for now as well. No disrespect to the Bears fans, but, you know, that's a tough division. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. George, as always. Chris, Houday Nation, appreciate you. Man, Christopher, the Bears are 15-1 against the Steelers. Yeah, no, the Bears kind of wrecked the Steelers at home. Appreciate you, man, for the harassment for sure. Smart man not drinking, celebrating my girl's birthday with some wine. Oh, man. Well, just be careful. Just be careful. But, yeah, appreciate you guys. Goku saying, go Bears. It's all good, man. It's all good. But, yeah, again, the Steelers 6-4, the Bears 7-3. Should be a good one. The Bears are favored by 3.5. As you can see, apparently America believes that the Bears are going to win. At least 70% of America has the Bears winning. Of course, no Rodgers. That's a tough loss. That is a big loss. Also inactive is Alex Highsmith. So another big loss there for the Steelers. And as far as the Bears, I'm not too familiar with many of these guys. I mean, I know Sewell's been playing, but I mean, I guess I don't know if he's a star or not. But yeah, that is going to be tough for sure. What's up, Jerry? Good to see you. Appreciate you again for tuning in. As you can see, again, the Steelers' schedule. The Steelers, of course, opened up with a win against the Jets, lost against Seattle, won 3 in a row against the Patriots, Vikings, Browns, lost to the Bengals and Packers, then beat the Colts, lost to the Chargers, then beat the Bengals. So they've been kind of up and down as of late. And then for the Bears, kind of a surprise. I for sure am shocked, to be honest with you. But they've looked pretty good, especially since they started off 0-2 and have pretty much kicked it in a high gear. After losses to the Vikings, Lions, they defeated the Cowboys, Raiders, Commies, and the Saints. Lost to the Ravens, but then again have won 3 in a row against the Bengals, Giants, and the Vikings. So, they are definitely a team that is on the rise and looking to keep that going today against a Rodgers-less Steelers team. They're starting Mason Rudolph. Last week, Mason, I believe, was 12 for 16, 120 something. I can't remember the specifics. He was all right, not bad. We're gonna have to hope that he plays well. Rudolph will save Christmas again. We're hoping that he can. He saved it 2 years ago, Mason Rudolph, that is, in 2023, pushing us to the playoffs. But I don't know. We'll see. Apparently, Tomlin, though, one went away from tying Dan Reeves for 10th all time. So, I guess congratulations to him. I mean, it's a tough one. Of course, again, because he's been very mediocre for a long time. So, I don't know how we lost to the Ravens. Well, I mean, hey, any given day, the Bears haven't won against a winning team. Yeah, there is that as well. So, a lot of stuff kind of working against each other. Again, the Bears have, of course, dominated the Steelers in their history. But this year, the Bears have yet to beat a team with a winning record. So the Steelers would be a first for them if that were to, become reality. And, of course, again, the Steelers looking to try to get a streak going as, again, they're coming off a win against the Bengals. But, of course, they lost Rodgers in that one. He really wanted to go today, but unfortunately his left wrist is just too much. So hopefully next week, which that's a big game against the Bills. And if the Steelers win that game, I mean, they'll have at least a tiebreaker just in case the the Ravens were to come back and win the division, and the Steelers-Bills finish with the same record, and the Bills aren't in the division lead. Then maybe the Steelers would have that tiebreaker over the Bills, depending on how other results. Again, the Chargers would have a tiebreaker over the Steelers. A lot of stuff, but yeah, currently the Steelers have the 4 seed, the Bears with the 3 seed in the NFC. And, it's kind of surprising. Again, a lot of big games today. Of course, the Chiefs and the Colts. That's happening later today. Currently in the opening window, Patriots, Bengals. Of course, the Patriots looking to move to 10-2, and I think that is just amazing. The Bengals kind of playing for their playoff lives. I don't think 9-8 gets you in either conference unless you're a division winner. So maybe in the AFC North, but even then, the Steelers are only 3 wins away from 9 wins. And, of course, the Giants and the Lions, Vikings, Packers, Seahawks, Titans, Colts, Chiefs in the opening window, Jets, Ravens. And then, of course, I'll be covering a game in the later window. It'll be the Browns, Raiders. I am pretty exhausted. I got off last night around 1:20. And I didn't really sleep great, so we'll see if I do the Sunday night game. I really want to do it, but right now I have it unlisted just in case because I don't want to really, promote that. But yeah, I can tell you though, 2 games for sure. Steelers, Bears, of course, and then the Browns and the Raiders. If you're a Steelers fan, you probably don't want this game to be a close game. Oh yeah, well, that's just the way it is. It's going to be close regardless. Bears are so much better than Cincinnati. Oh yeah, I agree. I would agree with that. For your wild cards today, I have the Colts to beat the Chiefs and the Browns to beat the Raiders. Colts, I can see I'm still split on the Browns Raiders. Yeah, I think I would agree on the split there. I don't know. I mean, I think the Colts are they? No, I guess the Chiefs are the favorite in that one. Let's see, the Chiefs. Yeah, the Chiefs are the favorite. Chiefs are the favorite, despite the Colts being 8-2. The Chiefs are home, so I got you. Las Vegas favored by 3.5. Man, the over-under of that game, 36.5. Geez, they're not predicting any points in that one. This one, 46.5. Everything else, oh man, that's a lot of 50s. But yeah, we're just kind of waiting for kickoff here in about 2 or 3 minutes. Again, I appreciate you guys for hanging out. As always, we're just kind of waiting for this game to get going. So hopefully it's a good game. Hopefully it's a good stream. That's all we can really hope for here. Hey, my friend, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. You and your dad did a fantastic job. Oh, yeah, thank you again. He did. He did a great job. So very thankful for you guys for supporting him because he loves doing this. So It's like whenever I can't call a game, he's like, hey, I can definitely step in, you know. He always lets me know. So I appreciate it. I appreciate it as we are live back in Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. The Steelers and the Bears. Again, the Steelers 6-4, Bears 7-3. Battle of the Kings of the North. And now we're cutting to commercial. Dang it! Jeez. They bring me back in, and then it's like, you know what? We're going to cut to another commercial. ESPN, they have it 50-50. I don't know if you can see it on your side of the screen. You cannot. But yeah, no, apparently ESPN Analytics, 50.1% chance to win. The Steelers with 49.5% chance to win. I guess the other percentage is a tie, I'm assuming. That's a little odd. Apparently, if you want tickets to go to the game, you can get them for as low as $498, folks. So there you go. You want to go to the game real quick? All you got to do is drop $500, plus taxes, plus fees, plus all that stuff. Commercial before the game even starts. Yep, that is how it goes. Let me know again any other picks you guys got today. I guess I can let you know my pick 'em. I am picking the Steelers. Patriots over the Bengals, Lions over the Giants, Packers over the Vikings, Seahawks over the Titans, Chiefs over the Colts, Ravens over the Jets, and then, of course, in the afternoon slate, we have the Raiders over the Browns, Jaguars over the Cardinals, Cowboys over the Eagles. I'm picking the upset there. A little bold there. Saints over the Falcons, Buccaneers over the Rams. So I guess I'm feeling a lot of upsets later today. And, of course, for Monday Night Football, I got the Niners and the Panthers. So we'll see how that goes. I am 164 on the year. Again, could be a lot better, but definitely have struggled as of late. Well, the Bears do tie. We tied preseason against the Dolphins. Okay, well, I mean, it's preseason. You know, its ties are acceptable there. I stopped in to mess with him. Hey, I'm sure he appreciated that. I appreciate it. I got Colts over the Chiefs. I can't wait for Raiders Browns. Oh yeah. I bet, man, that's going to be, oh my gosh. I'm still, like, if it gets a little out of hand in the chat, like, there's just so much hate going both ways. All right, subs only, you know, and then even then, I might have a delay. We'll see. I will play it by ear. Patriots, Lions, Packers, Seahawks, Colts, Ravens, Jaguars, Rams, Browns. Pays me $118. Oh, wow. Well, hopefully it works out. You got the Eagles 38, Cowboys 10. Man. Oh, jeez. I'm I think a little bit differently there. It is game time, you'd think, right? But unfortunately, they love commercials as the temperature is 52 degrees in Chicago, 7-mile-per-hour winds coming from the west. And, so it looks like we have Chicago going to be receiving to start things off. Just spent 3 minutes over at Steelers Chat Sports, and man, it's just unwatchable. Yeah, no, I'm the biggest hater of Chat Sports. I totally feel you. As Boswell kicks things off to start this game, he's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, and brought down around the 28-yard line, and that's where Caleb Williams and the Bears will start their drive. Williams, of course, last week had his 5th comeback win. This season, that's the most actually in Bears history. Never had they had a guy with more than 5 comeback wins. Congratulations to him. Only completed 50% of his passes, but again, a win is a win. So 1st and 10 for Caleb Williams as he's under center, sending a man in motion. That is the tight end, and he's going to send another man in motion. That is a Dunze. As Williams takes the snap and he hands it off up the middle, and Swift is not going to get much as he's brought down at the 30-yard line. Steelers will probably lose. Hope not. College probably hit last night. Still running that high. Nice. $25. There we go. Aaron playing? No. Chat Sports and Sports Now just hurt to watch. Yep. I hate them. Again, appreciate the kind words, Chris. That's awesome. 2nd and 9. Williams in the shotgun. 2 receivers left. 1 receiver to the right. As Williams sends a man in motion. He hands it off up the middle. This is Swift again. And Swift, this time a little bit more success as he's able to find 3 yards instead of the 1. Makes it 3rd and 6 for the Bears. So it's 2 straight, two runs inside to start this one. Again, Highsmith, the other big Steeler that is inactive today, so that is going to be tough. But now, again, the Steelers do have a nice rotation of outside edge rushers. 3rd and 6. Williams in the shotgun. They're at the 33. Need to get to the 39 for a brand new set of downs. As Williams trying to get him to jump. As they now change up their play, I guess. Williams takes a snap, drops back, looking to his left, fires. It is tipped up in the air, and it's almost intercepted. Oh, the Steelers almost forcing a big turnover early. Unfortunately for them, unable to do so. But a 3 and outs isn't so bad. That was tipped up in the air by a Steelers defender. I believe that is that Eccles? I can't remember. 29. I think that's Eccles. Eccles is 29 or 26. I can't remember. Regardless, nice play. As it's now 4th and 6, the Bears will punt. Taylor punts it. That's a good punt. Fielded inside the 10. This is Austin. Takes it outside at the 15 and is whacked out of bounds at the 20. Jeez, So a nice return there for Austin. To get outside the 20. Yeah, look at that. Jeez, a 58-yard punt. Let's see here. Cowboys defense can't be trusted. I don't know. I think they're a little bit different now. Good afternoon, Dr. Lane. Chat, appreciate you, bud. Chat Sports is begging for super chats with a small side of calling the game. Yeah, that's exactly. I had a guy get mad at me yesterday for asking people to sub. I do that only during commercial breaks. But you literally have channels asking for money every 2 minutes. Like, okay, buddy. 1st and 10 in the shotgun is Rudolph. Rudolph, with his red nose, hands it off to Gainwell. Gainwell at the 25 and brought down at the 30. So nice gain there of 9 for Kenneth Gainwell. Again, he's been a pleasant surprise for the Steelers this year because, I mean, everyone, I think, was expecting, it's a receiving back, which would be nice to have. The Steelers really have struggled with quality receiving backs throughout the years. I mean, ever since I've been a Steelers fan. I mean, Willie Parker wasn't one. Bell, of course, was a great one, but even he wasn't really the fastest. But Gainwell's done a great job, not just at that, but also running, just being a pure running back. 2nd and 1, Rudolph in the shotgun. I believe that is Warren in the backfield as it's play action. Drops back, fires down the left side. It is almost intercepted. Oh, it may have been. Oh, my goodness, what a play. If that is an interception, that is a great catch. Right. Looking like George Pickens on the sideline. Oh, my goodness. Did he hold on is the question. He got 2 feet in bounds. Oh, my gosh. I believe that's a pick. It is a pick. They just said it's a pick. What a catch by Wright. Looking like George Pickens all of a sudden. Oh, my goodness. So Rudolph, the red nose, looking pretty red on the sideline there. As that is an interception now in Chicago football. AFGK Metcalf for 50 receiving yards. Nice. I hope so. We'll see. Watched Chat Sports the other day. Somebody donated $200. They took over 5 minutes to reply to the poor guy. It was just like, yeah. Yeah. I know, dude. They're terrible. I don't know. I can't stand it. I can't stand how. I don't know. People watch it. It is what it is. Just to feel involved, they're going to donate, and then they're still not even appreciate. Even I don't know. I don't understand why they go there because the actual creators, you like Grossi again. That guy makes so much money. He still acknowledges though the chats. I mean that's insane to me. I mean Grossi's bigger than Chat Sports. I just don't understand why they're going to try to. It's stupid. It is what it is. What do you think, Doctor? 50, I don't know. That's tough because I don't know how Rudolph's going to be. And, of course, DK's kind of been inconsistent throughout the year. J.J. McCarthy looks rough. Every pass has been way up target. 3-0 Vikings. Yeah, McCarthy, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he's really it, but it's still kind of early. I mean, really, it's his rookie year. But, again, if you're just tuning in, Rudolph just threw a pick. I mean, what a play by Nashawn Wright. I mean, that was a great catch. Not the worst ball I've seen Rudolph throw. It was a little bit underthrown if I'm going to be nitpicking. But honestly, not terrible. It was just a great play. A great play by Nashawn Wright. So, again, we're in commercial break. Steelers, Bears, 0-0. As far as what's happening across the NFL, we got you covered here. Patriots, Bengals 0-0, Giants 7, Lions nothing, Vikings 3, Packers nothing, Seahawks, Titans 0-0 in the Colts and Chiefs game, as well as in the Jets and Ravens game. So yeah, everything really just starting throughout the NFL. So yeah, and of course, again, if you're new to the channel, feel free to chat down below. The chat is a very big part of the channel. Dr. Delay. Well, hello there, Yahoo Yates. How's it going? Chat sports just seem like a bunch of former frat boys way past their glory days that can't let go of the college ways. I mean, that is not a bad description at all. That is pretty accurate, I think. I can't stand them. All right, back here in Chicago, 0-0, Steelers and the Bears. Rudolph threw a pick. So can he clean it up? Again, the throw wasn't the worst thing in the world. But Williams and the Bears have it at their own 44. Steelers defense looking like they don't know what they're doing. As Williams going to roll out to his right. Steps up. Fires. It is almost intercepted, but not quite. A pass intended for DJ Moore. I don't know what the heck happened there. Moore, I guess the throw was a little bit behind him. And then it skipped up, I guess, and landed in the hands of a Steelers defender. But I guess it had hit the ground. You call yourself a doctor. What did you get your doctorate in? I did not. I'm not an actual doctor. 2nd and 10. Williams drops back, looking to his right. He's moving to his right. He's going to take off and run. He's at the 45 and jogs out of bounds, close to a first down. Not quite. That is a gain of 9 for Williams. And he had all day there. He really could have got the first down if he really wanted to. So 3rd and 1 for Williams and the Bears. They're going to be at the 47 of Pittsburgh. And if you're just tuning in, the Bears have already had it once. The Steelers have already had it once. And we're just now crossing the 12-minute mark in this one. 3rd and 1. They need an inch, really. It's 3rd and inches. Williams setting a man in motion. As Williams takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. He's got the first down, crossing the 45, brought down at the 43. It's a gain of 3 and a brand new set of downs for the Bears. DeAndre Swift, his best run of the day so far. Oh, wow, the Giants ran a trick play. Wan'Dale Robinson on the receiving end of that pass by Jameis Winston. It was like a... I don't know how to really explain that. 1st and 10, Williams under center. And he hands it off up the middle. He's at the 40 and brought down around the 38. That's a gain of 5. That is Munagai. What a guy Munagai is. Munagai. So 2nd and 5 coming up for the Bears. Again, looking to get some points here, taking advantage of the Rudolph interception. 2nd and 5. Williams under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right. There's a fullback in the backfield. Williams fakes the pass, hands it off. He's at the 35, the 30, and brought down at the 29. That is a Chicago Bears first down. A gain of 9 tackled by Duggar. Duggar's 29, so Eccles is 26. So Duggar made the good play at the end of the last drive. Let's see here. Girlfriend who refuses to become my wife. Oh, that's interesting. So I have to become a doctor in psychology. She just defended her thesis. What it was about, I do not have the slightest of clues. Okay, I don't know. That is, like I said, I'm not a doctor. 1st and 10 in the pistol. Williams play action. Fires to the middle. It's caught at the 20, the 15, and brought down at the 11. That is Luther Burden III as he points to another Chicago Bears first down. That was as free as you can be, really, in the NFL. So 1st and 10 coming up for the Bears. We're actually going to mark him down at the 12, apparently. Dr. DeLay received a doctorate of football and sports knowledge from the University of Fayetteville. That's fair. That is probably accurate. That is accurate, actually. 1st and 10 at the 12. Williams under center. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right, sending a man in motion as Williams hands it off up the middle. And this time, the Steelers able to get something going there on defense this drive. That is only a gain of 1. Jack Sawyer in the area, but Harmon with the tackle. Something like the developmental effect of parenting types on emotionally abused children or something like that. Zoned out. Okay, yeah, that. Yeah. So, yeah, 2nd and 9. Williams in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Williams drops back, looking to his right. Fires over the middle. It is incomplete. Oh, and there's a late flag. Oh, my goodness. The play was practically, it was over. Moving back to the huddle was Komet, but then they throw the flag. Pass interference, defense number 41, Peyton Wilson. There was a lot of contact there, for sure. But, that play was practically, we're practically snapping the ball for the next play when that flag was thrown. That was ridiculous. Fansville, so he is related to the Dr. Pepper. Oh, yeah, I'm related to Dr. Pepper. Yep, that is correct. 1st and goal at the 5. Williams in the shotgun. Drops back, looking to his right. Fires over the middle. It is caught. Touchdown, Chicago Bears. Williams to DJ Moore. And the Bears open up the scoring in this one with a 5-yard touchdown pass from Williams to Moore. As they show Rudolph there on the sideline. Yeah, the Bears again. Points off turbo. It looks like it was an inside zig route. Very nice. Ramsey was in on the coverage, or lack of. Took my heart meds. They should kick in around the end of the 4th quarter. Go Bears. Okay. Hopefully everything's great with that. I don't know. The game, I think it'll be a good game, but we'll see. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is good. Bears leading 7-0 with 8:28 left to go in the 1st quarter. Again, a great interception. Just what a catch by Wright. Leading to the 7 points for DJ Moore. Bears going to win. Sorry. Oh, well, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Pack up 7-3. Nice. Yeah, let me go and check out what's happening across the NFL, as I'm sure there's some more scoring now. So the Patriots-Bengals said no, we're actually not scoring yet. 0-0 in that one. Giants leading 7-0 over the Lions. Packers leading 7-3 over the Vikings. Titans up 3-0 on the Seahawks. Colts leading 7-0 on the Chiefs. Jets and Ravens 0-0 in that one. Again, if you like what you're listening to, folks, make sure again to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. This is what I do. I call games. So again, if you like what you're listening to, definitely subscribe to the channel. It is free to do so. I do every Steelers game. Of course, I do other games as well. I'll be doing another game after this one, Raiders and Browns. So again, if you're just a football fan in general, make sure to tag along for the stream right after this one. Doctor named, so does what makes a doctor a doctor. Dr. Pibb, different for Dr. Pepper. No, I don't know. Come on, Steelers, help a guy out. Yeah. Pack it up and go home, Dr. Lay. Leave your chair and come back. Nope, not doing it. Well on our way to a 24-21 win. Yeah, it seems like I have more Bears supporters here than Steelers fans. What is this? What is this? Again, if you are a member, feel free, of course, to support your team. I guess I can show you all the other emojis that I have, which I only have 8. So there you go. Oh, I didn't put up a poll yet. What the heck am I doing? A lot of game left in this one. Anything can happen. It will most likely be a close one at the end. Yeah, probably. Depending on my phone's battery, I should be there. Okay, appreciate it. Yeah, let me get a poll. I didn't actually write a poll. My bad. Let me do that. A little bit slow, I guess, here in the morning. All right, got to pull up. There we go. You guys have a good time with that. Who will win, Steelers or Bears? Got to use my unregistered. There we go. Hey, whatever works. All right, we're back in Chicago. There's a little squib kick. Oh, and it's off Gainwell's hand. He slides down. I can't see anything with this angle. That is inside the 5, I think. Oh, that's a terrible angle CBS decided to use, but also a disastrous play for the Steelers. Again, that kickoff, it is OP. Man, that is not good. So the Steelers will start at the 5. Unbelievable. Bears, no Aaron Rodgers. Yep. Steelers suck without him right now. I mean, so far, kind of. But again, that was just one drive. We'll see. 1st and 10. Rudolph is under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. We got a lineman in there as a fullback, so we'll get about a yard or 2 on this one. Rudolph sending a man in motion as he hands it off down the right side. Oh, we're going to get more than a yard. He's at the 10, the 15, and brought down at the 17. Warren going airborne a little bit. Stevenson didn't like that of Chicago. He took real exception to that. But a nice run there by Jalen Warren. Gain of 12, and that is a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. I forgot what the word squib meant, so for a second I thought it was a punt fake. Oh, no. 1st and 10 at the 17. Rudolph is under center. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Looks like we have Fryermuth in tight, sending Metcalf in motion, and he hands it off to Metcalf. Metcalf at the 20 and brought down around the 23, as that is a gain of 6 for DK Metcalf, getting involved there on the ground. Bears missing some players today. Again, they highlighted Sewell. Apparently, DeMarco Jackson, the new green dot guy today. 2nd and 4, Rudolph is under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Warren is in the backfield as Rudolph tunnel sweep to Warren. And he's going to be brought down after just a gain of a yard or so. So it makes it 3rd and 3 coming up for the Steelers. Steelers trying to get something going. You don't want to come away with nothing here. 95-yard touchdown drive. Oh, man, I hope so. Good morning. How's it going, Avery? Good to see you. I wonder if James will show up today. I don't think James is going to show up anytime soon. That guy. 3rd and 3. Rudolph in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right. 2 receivers to the left. Rudolph sending Warren out wide. Rudolph lifts the leg, drops back, fires the bubble screen to Metcalf. He's at the 25. He's got the first down as he's tackled at the 30-yard line. That is a gain of 6, and that is a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. Should have seen the Utah and Kansas State game yesterday. Best game I've seen in a while. Yeah, I mean, I think my dad said he couldn't believe Utah won. He couldn't believe it. But, no, I like Utah. Utah, I hope they make it in. I hope they get the playoff. I really do. 1st and 10, Rudolph under center. Good-looking drive so far. Play action. Drops back. Looking. Floats it. It is caught at the 50 and brought down at the 48. That was Ben Skoranek with a nice 21-yard catch. And, again, that is another Pittsburgh Steelers first down. Skoranek was wide open. He will... I don't know. I haven't really seen Ben Skoranek do much wrong. Not saying he's great or anything. I mean, he's good being the 4 or 5 receiver, but I feel really comfortable with him as a 4 or 5 receiver. I really do. 1st and 10 at the 49 of Chicago. And looks like Gainwell's taking the snap down the right side. He's at the 45 and brought down at the 44. Look, they're asking for a face mask. No face mask to be given. Gainwell lining up at quarterback. And it worked. Gain of 5. McCarthy got the snap and fell down right away. Too much pressure. I did watch that game. I thought Utah was going to lose it for a hot minute, but then an ending touchdown. But then that ending touchdown to win it instead of a field goal. Gotcha. Yeah, no. I saw a little bit of the replay there. It was really cool. Rudolph under center as he hands it off. This is Gainwell at the 40 and brought down at the 39. And again, another Pittsburgh Steelers first down. They are moving the ball very well in this drive. Some would say matriculating down the field. You know, some people would say that, boys. Matriculating down the field, boys. Iconic line there by Hank Stram. Long time. Well, actually, I shouldn't say a long time. I guess it was a long time ago. I don't know how long he coached the Chiefs, but yeah. Anyway, 1st and 10 here for the Steelers. Ball at the 39. Rudolph in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. As Rudolph drops back, looking, fires. It is caught at the 36, dropped immediately. That's just a gain of 3, but I guess it moves the ball a little bit there. You keep moving forward, I guess. That was a gain of 3. Metcalf, 9 yards on 2 catches. 60 consecutive games with 7 or fewer points in the first quarter. That is the longest active streak in the NFL. That is your Pittsburgh Steelers, folks. That is your Pittsburgh Steelers. In the shotgun, trips left, 1 receiver to the right. Rudolph sending another man in motion as Rudolph is going to swing it out to Austin. Austin makes the guy miss. He's at the 35, takes it outside, and it's going to be brought out of bounds around the 31-yard line. That was a hard-fought gain of 5. They're making plenty of Bears miss there. And again, that'll make it 3rd and 2 for the Steelers as they're moving. Again, this drive started at their own 5, so very impressive. I think we're all pleasantly surprised if you're a Steelers fan. If you're a Bears fan, you're like, what the heck? What is this? 3rd and 2. They need to get to the 29 for a brand new set of downs. Bears fans are getting loud as Rudolph is in the shotgun. Gainwell to his left. Receivers to each side. Sending Metcalf in motion. Rudolph lifts the leg, takes the snap, drops back, looking to his left, fires to Gainwell in the flat. He's at the 30, the 25, and he walks out of bounds at the 18-yard line. That is another Pittsburgh Steeler first down. Keeping the drive alive. Rudolph doing a good job. Again, he looked through every progression. Started from his right, working his way to his left, and yeah, he'll take that every time. Man, everyone else was covered. I mean, that was, jeez. Regardless, it's a first down for the Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 18. Rudolph in the shotgun. Drops back. Gets a screen to Jonnu Smith. He's at the 15 and brought down at the 10. That's a gain of 8. Jonnu Smith, again, a lot of people were pretty excited when he was brought in. Hasn't really been able to get much going, to be honest with you. Again, the Steelers with they have 4 tight ends. That's really tough. But, hey, we'll take that. And it's going to be 2nd and 2 coming up for the Steelers. Did you watch Denver versus KC? I was covering another game. I forgot what. Oh, I was doing, what was I doing? I think I was doing 49ers and Cardinals. I did watch the end of that one. As looks like Rudolph going to take a timeout. Guess they're running out of time there. Only 2 seconds left on the play clock. So timeout, Steelers with 54 seconds left. Bears, of course, leading 7-0. Steelers in the red zone. I don't think we're cutting away to commercial. Finish the drive with 6. Oh, yeah, I hope so. Would be nice. It would be very cash money of the Steelers to do that, you know? Such a great game, super intense. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I mean, and I caught the end of that, so that was neat. No, I didn't watch the. I was covering another game, but yeah, no, that was. I was shocked. I thought the Chiefs would win that one. I think the Chiefs are going to win today. Last time I checked, though, the Colts are up 7-0. 2nd and 2, Rudolph under center, receiver to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Metcalf in the slot, sending Washington in motion as he hands it off up the middle. This is Warren breaking a tackle and brought down at the 6. And for the final time this drive, that is another Steelers first down, as now there's an injured Bear. Hippolyte, the injured Bear. Hopefully he's okay. Packers have to drive the ball 98 yards. Man. Well, we kind of know what that feels like. We started at the 5 here. Had a nice drive. Driven at 89 yards. I mean, wow. All right, another commercial break again. Appreciate you guys hanging out. If you haven't done so already, make sure again to like and subscribe. If this is your first time here, make sure to subscribe for sure. And again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many people as I can. The chat is a very big part of the channel. All right, what do we have here across the NFL? Great question. Great question. You can ask it again anytime. We have the Bengals leading 3-0 over the Patriots. Giants leading 7-0 over the Lions. The Packers leading 7-3 over the Vikings. Seahawks, Titans 3-3. Colts leading 7-0 over the Chiefs. And the Jets, Ravens 0-0. Man, that is pretty shocking. But, I mean, the Chiefs are driving now. I'm looking at. They're at the Colts 4. Second and goal for them. Talk below. Yeah, talk below. Definitely do it. Yeah, just talk about whatever you like. For the most part. For the most part. I'll let you know if I guess you take it too far. But yeah, make sure to do that. Chat. The chat is very important. But yeah, it's first and goal again. We're in commercial break. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. And of course, there's a poll. Let me know who you think is going to win. Right now, 61% of you guys have the Steelers winning. 39%, of course, with the Bears. Switzerland is known for their cheeses, but why is it their only world exported cheese is their worst cheese? Swiss cheese. It tastes nasty, and you cannot convince me otherwise. I agree. I don't like Swiss cheese. I don't know why it is. I don't know why. I don't like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese is pretty bad. They have lots of delicious flavors, but no, they only massively export Swiss cheese. I don't know. That's pretty crazy. I don't like it. I don't like Swiss cheese. It is pretty bad. Like you would think it would taste good just with the word Swiss, you know. Oh, Swiss cheese sounds like a good cheese. No, it's actually one of the worst cheeses you'll ever have. First and goal at the 6 as we're exiting now the injury timeout. Rudolph is in the shotgun. Trips left, 2 receivers to the right. No running back in the backfield. Sending Metcalf in motion. It's going to be a swing run here to Metcalf at the 5. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. The throw was behind, so it shouldn't count as a touchdown pass. But, I mean, if it does, it is what it is. As the Steelers answer right back with a great drive, 95 yards. Good stuff there by the Steelers to answer right back. Yeah, I think that's a run. I mean, there's no way that was a forward pass. It is what it is, though. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is good. 7-7 is your score. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. I imagine they'll take another commercial break. If I had to guess. Yep, they will. Look at them go. Look at them in their commercials. Cool. Oh, yeah, we needed it. Steelers needed it for sure. I guess it's going to count. Well, Rudolph, every pass has been completed. He's 7 for 8 with a touchdown and a pick. Let's go, Steelers. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to click all that right there. Very happy with those Steelers. So, yeah, 7-7 is your score. Again, I just went over the other score, so we're just going to have to chill for a sec as we are back in Chicago. Again, 7-7 is your score. Steelers doing a great job there. That was a long drive. 13 plays, 95 yards, just under 8 minutes off the clock. So very, very well done. Bears are running out of linebackers. Yeah, no, that's something they talked about with that injury there. That is a very weak point for the Bears. When was the last time the Steelers had a 95 or 95-plus yard drive? It's been a while. Packers couldn't match the Steelers. They have to punt. Man. That's tough. As Boswell is ready to resume this one. Fields it at the 1. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, 30, and jogs out of bounds around the 35-yard line. That is Duvernay. With the return, there is a flag. Steelers are pointing towards Chicago. Don't know who they were showing there. So we're just kind of waiting to see what they're all discussing. John Hussey not happy with with this other. I was like, hey, come here. I didn't hear you. What the heck? During the return holding on the receiving team. So it's going to be from the spot of the foul. Don't know when that foul was, but yeah. I'm not good at talking sports, so I'm trying to think of just stuff. Went to the largest hospital in my city today. It was closed. Apparently, hospitals' emergency rooms here are closed on Sundays, so don't hurt yourself on Sundays. Wow. That is interesting. Interesting. Yeah, no, don't get hurt on Sundays. Hello there, John. How's it going? It's pretty crazy. Yeah, no, it's pretty crazy for sure. As Williams is under center at the 20 as he hands it off, cuts inside, but doesn't get much, and there's already a flag. So a flag thrown, that will probably be a hold or offsides. Holding on the offense. And that'll back him up 10. Watt went inside, and the right tackle said, no, you actually can't do that. And TJ was like, no, actually, you can't do that. So now it's going to be 1st and 20 for the Bears, and they may take this to the end of the first quarter, if I had to guess. And they will. 7-7 is your score here in Chicago. Bears strike first, but the Steelers answered right back. What will the Bears do? I guess we'll have to wait a little bit longer. Welcome to South America. Oh, man. No, there I live. You must live in the ghetto. No, not where. Okay. I saw some other guy yesterday. You saw some other guy yesterday. What do you mean? Talking about here on the channel? Yeah, that was my dad. My dad filled in for me while I was out. I was out meeting some of my wife's family for the first time. And my dad, of course, he's always eager to get on here whenever I'm out. He's looking to call as many games as he can. And again, he loves it, and I'll try to make it happen. Sometimes it's pretty hard, but yeah, no, I definitely appreciate him for stepping in. He did a great job. Very proud of him. Very proud of him. But yeah, again, appreciate you guys, of course, for hanging out, and of course, again, for your kind words yesterday for him. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, yeah, no, if you are here, though, and you're looking for people that are going to, like, ask for money every minute or two, like Chat Sports, well, I have some bad news. I'm not Chat Sports. I'm not a bum. So, there you go. There you go. If you like Chat Sports, though, there you go. If you want to have, like, donations with a side of football, then there you go, because that's what it is over there. Currently happening across the NFL, the Bengals 3, Patriots nothing, Giants 10, Lions nothing, Packers 7, Vikings 3, Seahawks Titans 3-3, Colts 7, Chiefs 3, and the Jets Ravens 0-0. Let's go Jets. Come on. Mahomes has thrown a pick. He's 7 for 10 for 49. Interesting. And then the Titans kind of playing close today. But again, it's early. It's early. And the Giants, of course, leading over the Lions. I feel like that's something I'm just glossing over for some reason. But, wow. But, yeah, it is still early. Bengals, again, up on the Patriots 3-0. So what is going on across the NFL? Well, I don't know. I live deep in the country in Argentina. You can see the Andes outside the window. That is so cool. Wow. That must be great. Like that must be a sight. They ask and then they drink beer all day. Yeah, I don't like chat sports. Those bums. All right, back here in Chicago, 7-7 is your score. As it's going to be 1st and 20 now for the Bears at their own 10 as Williams drops back. Heavy pressure. He's stepping up, throws it to his right, and that's going to be way out of bounds. Incomplete. Definitely a lot of pressure there, forcing Williams to get rid of the ball. I didn't see who made that pressure, though. That was good stuff. Nixon just got knocked out by his own guy in the sideline while trying to make a tackle. Friendly fire in the Packers game. Unfortunate. Nixon's played well this year. 2nd and 20. Williams in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver to the left. As he sends a man in motion. Williams drops back, looking over the middle. He's taking off. No, he's not. Now he's moving backwards. Oh, there's a fumble in the end zone. It's recovered by the Steelers. It's a touchdown for Pittsburgh. Williams, seeing some rookie year Williams pretty much. He was running around trying to make a play, and you can't do that. Touchdown Steelers. I believe that was TJ Watt with the strip sack. Wow. And then Herbig with the recovery in the end zone. The Steelers have taken the lead in Chicago. Look at TJ Watt go. He is now the Watt all-time sacks leader. That's funny. He is now the Watt all-time sacks leader. Of course, J.J. Watt and Ian Eagle on the call. That's great. That is great. 25th career strip sack. That's the most in the NFL since 2017. Okay. Well, I know Myles Garrett leads the league in hypothetical strip sacks, but yeah. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. The Steelers leading 14-7 with 14:44 left to go. Again, Williams trying to do too much. And Watt said, no, sir. You don't do that. You throw it away when you can. The strip sack recovered in the end zone. Steelers leading 14-7. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe. Of course, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. The chat is a very big part of the channel. So talk about sports, talk about whatever you like. Again, keep it reasonable, and I'll let you know. Trust me, you'll know. But yeah, much appreciated for you guys listening to today's game on my channel. Again, there's a lot of people covering this game, as is pretty much every NFL game. So much appreciated to you guys. Right now, as far as statistics, Williams 2 for 5, 22 yards and a touchdown. Monagai leading the Bears in rushing with 15 yards. Burden leading in receiving, again, only 17 yards there on 1 catch. Jackson leading with the Bears in tackles with 5. Now for the Steelers, again, Rudolph 6 for 7 and a pick, but he has 56 yards. So they did take away the touchdown because, that was definitely a backwards pass. Gainwell leading with 19 rushing yards. Skoranek leading with receiving yards with 21. TJ Watt, of course, with the sack, and he has 2 tackles. Bears again entered today with the 2.5 point. They were favored by 2.5. It actually opened with 3.5 Pittsburgh, but I guess the Rodgers news kind of swung it the other way. So yeah, let's see here what we got. Sports. So when I moved to my new place, I was aware that there was a football stadium near my house, but I didn't actually look into how far away it was. Okay. Football is in soccer or football? Like American football or soccer? Either one, that's pretty cool. Steelers just need to have a clean game the rest of the way on offense, and they'll be okay. Yep. It's legit down the street and around the corner. They had a game the other night. It was loud. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, whenever there's a chance to watch sports in person, it's definitely, I don't know, it's fun. It's fun. I do enjoy watching high school football for sure. It's more of a pure form of the game. Soccer, yeah, no, soccer for sure is also fun. I enjoy it. I love soccer. Plan on doing that this summer again with the World Cup. I think that could be really big for the channel. I really do. It's going to be hit or miss, I think, and hopefully it's a hit. As Boswell kicks things off, fielded at the 10, he's at the 15, the 20, reversing field, he's at the 25, and that's pretty much where he's tackled at. Couldn't really get anything going. And they're showing the replay here. Caleb Williams again just moving backwards, trying to make something happen. That was just not the play. It's home of the state's national team. Nice. Boca Juniors. Oh yeah, they're big. That's a big they're big down there in Argentina for sure. All right, 1st and 10 at the 26. Williams under center, receiver to right, tight ends in, tight to the left. He sends a man in motion as Williams hands it off to Swift. And Swift swiftly brought down by a plethora of Steelers. Sawyer, Queen. There were others in on the tackle. So that makes it 2nd and 10. Both your favorite teams are ticking you off. That's tough. Steelers can always Tomlinize the game. Watch out and beware this guy. Again, no Aaron Rodgers, although even when he plays, Steelers struggled against better teams, barely winning some. Don't get cocky. I assure you I'm not cocky. But I am saying the Bears have yet to beat a team with a winning record. So there is that. 2nd and 10 at the 26. Williams drops back, looking to his right, fires. It is caught at the 30. He's at the 35 and pushed out of bounds across the 40. That is a Chicago Bears first down. That is a gain of 17. That is Colston Loveland. First round pick there for the Bears. Well, it's definitely a shock that he was taken above Tyler Warren, I think. Yeah, I remember I was really confused, but hey, he's not too bad himself. So 1st and 10 for the Bears as they have a brand new set of downs. They're at their own 43. Williams is in the shotgun. Trips left, 2 receivers to the right. Williams takes the snap, drops back, looking over the middle. He's moving to his right. Williams going to take off and run. He's at the 45 and runs out of bounds around the 48. That is a gain of 5. Williams doing a good job. Not really not much happening. Saw the open space, taking the free 5 yards. Touchdown Colts. Wow. The Chiefs, if they lose, man, they'll be 5 and 6. 2nd and 5. Williams he's under center, sending a man in motion as Williams takes the snap, hands it off up the middle to Swift as he crosses the 50, brought down at the 49. That is a gain of 3. Don't understand what winning record means. Winning record. Didn't we just beat the Vikings? They have a losing record. The Vikings are not a team with a winning record. They're 4 and 6. I don't know if you can see it there. Yeah, actually you can't. But yeah, the Vikings are 4 and 6. They do not have a winning record. 3rd and 2 at the 49. They need to get to the 47 for a brand new set of downs. Williams takes the snap, hands it off up the middle, and he is going to get the first down. Oh, well, maybe not. That was close. I thought he had it. The Steelers are saying that they had the ball. The Steelers are saying they had the ball. Whoa. Now the referees are talking it over. It's a fumble. The Steelers have it. Wow. What happened? Swift up the middle. Let's see. I don't know. I can't really see, but I mean, that would be pretty hard to. Yeah, I mean, I see it right there. The Steeler has it at the end. Okay, well, Steelers ball. Wow. That's wild to me. Let's see here. What have I missed? Packers with the 4th down stop. Nice. Would be awesome if the Chiefs lost today. Oh, yeah, for sure. Hello there, Sigma. How's it going? Appreciate you. That is the first brain rot word I've said all day. Probably won't be the last. Hey, man, just been able to join. Would you get me caught up on how the Steelers scored 14 points? Appreciate you, Pittsburgh, for stopping by. Yeah, no problem. So the Bears started off, of course, with the 7. And then the Steelers answered back with a 95-yard drive. It was a DK Metcalf rushing touchdown to get them to 7. And then the Bears had it, I think, second and 20 at their own 10. And then T.J. Watt with a strip sack fumble in the end zone recovered by Nick Herbig. And that's how the Steelers are up 14-7. Also, I don't get the schedule sometimes. We play the Packers and the Browns and the Packers again. Yeah, I don't like how sometimes you'll have, like, you play a team twice in 3 weeks. That's stupid. That is stupid. Someone's fingers need to be checked. As far as the schedule, yeah, I don't like it. But yeah, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. It is Steelers football, at least for the moment. They may review it. I'm not too sure, but it was a fumble by Swift. Currently happening, the Bengals leading the Patriots 10-0. Giants leading the Lions 10-7. Packers leading 7-3 over the Vikings. Seahawks leading 10-3 over the Titans. Colts leading 14-3 over the Chiefs. Man. I don't know what world I'm living in. I don't know if this is reality or not. Jets and Ravens 0-0. What in the world? The Jets. I mean, the Ravens going to win, but geez. Wow, wow. Still plenty of football left, folks. Bears will give you permission to lose, only if you make my parlay win. If you can't do that, then wake up and win. Yeah. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Oh, you're welcome, Pittsburgh. Good to see you, man. Appreciate you for tuning in. Mason threw a pick. Bears scored. Steelers 95-yard drive. Then the Steelers defense. Yeah. Trisk, you got it. All right, 1st and 10 for the Steelers. They're at their own 48. Rudolph is under center. Receiver to the right, tight ends in tight to the left. As Rudolph drops back, looking over the middle, dumps it off. It is caught by Washington. He's at the 45 and powers his way across the 40. Brought down at the 39. That is a first down for the Steelers. I would love to see Darnell get it almost at least once a drive. I think that should be established. Just get him going. Get him going downhill, and no one will want to tackle him. No one. 10 Lions. Yep. Giants winning. Yeah, it is wild to me. 1st and 10. Rudolph under center. Receiver to left. Receiver to the right. As he sends a man in motion. Rudolph hands it off. This is Warren up the middle, and he's trolled around for a gain of maybe a yard or so. Going to give him 2. Eric Bieniemy livid with Swift there. Eric Bieniemy, of course, he's known as a guy that is definitely some would say a tyrant, I guess. A tyrant. Metcalf hopping off the field. Hopefully he's okay. That's not good. 2nd and 8 for Rudolph and the Steelers. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. He has Warren to his side in the shotgun. Rudolph lifts the leg, takes the snap. Screen pass here to Freiermuth, who's fighting forward still as he's brought down at the 35. Broke 1 tackle, just couldn't get anything else after that. That makes it 3rd and 6 for the Steelers. Again, they're at the Chicago 35 in field goal range. Again, they said it was not too windy, 7-mile-per-hour winds from the west. I don't know what direction of the stadium that's in, but yeah, that's all I know on the weather, about 53 degrees. So not a super cold day there in Chicago. 3rd and 6, they need to get to the 29 for a brand new set of downs in the shotgun. Rudolph lifts the leg. It's a touch pass to Gainwell. Gainwell going backwards, now forwards as he's extending. Oh, that's going to be close. Did he get it? He did. First down, Steelers. What a run. At first, I'm like, oh, man, is this a Deontay Johnson move or what? But no, sir. Moving north to south at the end. Able to cut up field and get the first down. What effort. What a play by Kenneth Gainwell. Very impressed with him. They're going to say he's short? They just saw, what? I just saw the replay. That's a bad spot. He's going to be about a half yard short, I guess, if you zoom it in, yeah, but they marked it a whole yard short. That is a bad spot. It should be much closer than that. Wow. All right, they're going with the tush push here on 4th and 1. Oh, man. And the tush push, and that's not going to work. Oh, they're still moving. Oh, they're still moving. I don't know if he got it. That looked clunky at best. Steelers saying they have first down. Bears disagree. That was a terrible spot, and there was some issues there the whole way. That whole thing looked clunky at best. For some reason, Frazier didn't move. Wow. Yeah, it just never worked out. I don't know what the heck. That was a bad spot, but yeah, it is what it is, I guess. First down revoked. Yep, pretty bad. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was whatever. What's your favorite flavor of cake? I like marble cake. Refs are stupid as usual. Yeah, it was bad. Steelers playing sloppy. And hoping they're getting better plays. LOL. I mean, that was not good. I don't know. I mean, if the Steelers are playing sloppy, then what are the Bears doing? Again, the Bears have 2 turnovers. Steelers only have 1. That's my argument there. Again, I'm not saying the Steelers are great, but you know, I will defend the team. Sometimes, I guess. All right, Bengals leading 10-7 over the Patriots. Giants leading 10-7 over the Lions. Giants actually have it 3rd and 8 at the Detroit 12. Packers leading 7-3 over the Vikings. Seahawks leading 10-3 over the Titans. Colts leading 14-3 over the Chiefs. And the Jets are 3rd and 10 at the Baltimore 13. 0-0 in that one. Jeez, should have taken a 3. We really should have. I didn't hate it, but man, just the whole thing seemed clunky. Like Frazier, I don't know what he was doing. He didn't move at all. I don't know if he actually ever snapped the ball. I mean, I guess he did, but there's clearly issues. Frazier did not move, and I think that's a problem. If he's not moving, well, then that play is dead. Of course, again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about what you like. For the most part, I try to respond to as many comments as I can. And, of course, feel free to vote in the chat. Who do you have winning today? The Steelers, of course, with 66% of the vote. 34% for the Bears. Let's go Giants, yeah. Very shocking there. Turnover on downs is still a turnover. Yeah, no, that is correct. That is correct. I don't know. I mean, that was a pretty bad spot. And I don't know. I don't think they need to be doing that every single time. Only for certain occasions. I would have kicked. Yeah. Oh. They showed the replay here. It looks like Hayward actually got it, but then I don't know if they stopped it forward progress. There was no whistle. So controversy here in Chicago, I guess, as Williams is under center. Play action, drops back. He steps up, fires. It is almost intercepted. Burden, the intended target, the throw just a tad bit high. Told you they would Tomlinize the game, yep. Unfortunate again. Burden had him, but again, just an overthrow. So 2nd and 10 for the Bears. as there's an injured Bear. It is Jonah Jackson, starting right guard. So he's shaken up on the play. So another potential loss there for the Bears. Giants up 17-7. Jets touchdown. Wow. What is going on? What's going on in Baltimore? What the heck? The Jets have taken the lead over the Ravens. What in the world? Quit breaking our players, Steelers. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. That's like it is the second one, yeah. Interior offensive line, 676 of 680 snaps together. Wow. Definitely a unit that is used to playing with each other. 2nd and 10, ball at the 30, as Williams in the shotgun, trips left, 2 receivers to the right. Williams sending a man in motion as he takes the snap. Fakes the pass out left, throws it to his right, and that is way out of bounds, incomplete. Not even close. Now it's 3rd and 10 for the Bears. It's an upset Sunday, yeah, right now. Tyrod Taylor showing a replay here. Tyrod Taylor finding John Mechie III. 7-0 Jets. The Jets apparently are 0 for 6 all time at Baltimore. Wow. Wow. 3rd and 10, Williams in the shotgun. Need to get to the 40 for a brand new set of downs as he drops back. Steps up, fires. It is caught at the 39, and then he's pushed backwards. And he's just going to be a yard short. That was Loveland on the catch. Nothing doing after the catch. First half scores do not matter. It's all set up for halftime gambling. This guy, I mean, hey, that's fair. That's a decent point, Trisk. Trying to trick people, yep. That's not actually too crazy to think about. 4th and 1, they need a yard. They are going for it. Williams in the shotgun. 2 receivers make it 3 after the receiver goes in motion. Williams takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself, and he's got the first down at the 40, the 45. And Ramsey shoves him out of bounds as Gardner Johnson would not let go of Ramsey out of bounds. How is that not a flag on Gardner Johnson, if anything? A sideline player grabbing a player on the field. How is that not a flag? They're mad that Williams was shoved out of bounds, but again, he was still in play. You don't want to get hit, slide. So, yeah, 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for the Bears, ball at the 47. Under center is Williams. As Williams takes the snap, play action, rolling to his right. He fires. It is caught at the 50. Diving is Komet. As that's a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. An upset Sunday is a one without chocolate syrup. Yeah, that would be very upsetting. I'd be upset with that as well. 2nd and 7 here for the Bears. They're at midfield. It's classified as entertainment and not a sport. Yep. Oh, I know. I completely. That's why I think there's a lot of truth to it because it is entertainment. As Williams is going to hand it off. Oh, it's a double reverse. This is Burden at the 50, the 45, cuts inside at the 40, and he's brought down at the 35. That is a gain of 15 for Luther Burden, and that is a Chicago Bear first down. Wow, like a double reverse. It worked. It worked very well. Bears need a yard and get 6. Steelers need half a yard. Can't get it. Yep. Sounds about right. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bears. They're at the Steelers 35. Williams under center. It's a toss. This is Munagai. Munagai is twirled around in the backfield and can't go anywhere. Nick Herbig with the tackle. Great play there. That's a loss of 5. Wow. He fought through a couple blocks to make that play. That was a great play. That was a great play by Nick Herbig. So 2nd and 15 for the Bears. Again, Highsmith is out today, but Herbig, I mean, many feel that he can be a guy that can replace Highsmith if he ever gets traded, or, you know, if Watt were to get traded for some reason. 2nd and 15, Williams drops back, looking, fires. It is caught at the 20. He's still fighting forward as he's brought down at the 17. Roma Dunze with the catch, 23 yards. And the Bears are inside the red zone as we're approaching 5 minutes to go in the first half. Again, the Steelers leading 14-7, but the Bears are driving. You quit betting when they made sports gambling illegal. That is, yeah, there we go. That was probably the play there. The NFL. This guy. All right, 1st and 10 at the 17. Williams fakes the toss, throws it in, complete to Moore. Moore was stumbling, not able to get anything done. There's a flag. There is a flag, and J.J. Watt saying this is going to be against the Bears. But now there's not a flag. Now they're going to pick it up. Now, Porter's shaking up on the play. He's actually asking to come out. Since week 3, the Bears have averaged 385 yards a game, averaged 151 rushing yards a game. They have 21 takeaways, 3 giveaways. So they have really turned the corner since week 3. Again, of course, you can make the argument about, you know, not playing anybody with a winning record or beating anybody with a winning record, but hey, they still won the games. As it's 2nd and 10 at the 17. Williams at the toss to Munagai. He's at the 15 and brought down around the 12 for a gain of 5. Munagai now at 15 yards, getting those 5 yards back. Chris Bullen for the defense. Bears will have 14 yards. Points off turnovers, is that what you're saying? Seems similar to the Pitt Georgia Tech game after the 20-0 lead. Poor coaching decisions led them to coming back. Yep, that's fair. 3rd and 5 for Chicago. They're at the 12. They need to get to the 7 for a brand new set of downs. Williams in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Williams sending a man in motion. He drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It is caught at the 3. Touchdown, Chicago Bears. Loveland just wouldn't go down. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying it up here in Chicago. Loveland on Duggar. Duggar trying to make a tackle. Just couldn't bring him down. So 14-13. We're pending the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is good. 14-14 with 3:56 left to go in the second quarter. It's a good one. It's a close one. It's a close one. I mean, it's a tie game. It's a tie game after all. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to subscribe to the channel. It is completely free. Did some games yesterday. That was pretty fun. We will be doing another game after this one for sure. Again, I have taken down the Sunday night game. I may do it. I may not. I didn't really get much sleep. Again, I ended up getting out of this room at 1:30 because of the Utah State Fresno State game. That was exhausting, but it was fun. It definitely was worth it. All right, the Patriots have taken the lead against the Bengals. They lead 14-10. The Bengals pretty much playing for their season. Again, I don't think 9-8 gets you in unless you win a division. None of the wild card teams, I don't think, will finish with the 9-8 record. I don't think that's happening. Giants leading 17-7 against the Lions. The Packers lead 10-3 over the Vikings. Seahawks leading 13-3 over the Titans. Colts leading 14-6 over the Chiefs. And the Jets lead 7-0 over the Ravens. The Ravens are at the Jets 13. And it's 4th and 4. A dark time. Man, that is, well, at least you're good now. That's what matters. Bears no lead. Bears do not lead in time and yards. The Bears lead in yards and time. Yeah, they do. Steelers haven't won in Chicago since 95. Yep. No, that is true. Get some points here. Yeah, they need it. No, the Steelers have struggled in Chicago, and I do believe in things like that. Like, as far as like, hey, if there's a trend, like, if a team struggles to play at a certain team at a certain place, then definitely believe that trend. There's usually something with that. There's always, I think, trends. I don't know. History usually repeats. For some reason, it does. Like, again, the Steelers haven't beaten the Eagles in Philly since 1969. That's something. Or no, 1967 or 65 or something like that. Even the 70 Steelers couldn't beat the Eagles in Philly. The 2000 Steelers, the ones that, they won Super Bowls themselves. They couldn't beat the Eagles in Philly. So, history repeats. Again, the Steelers are 1-15 at Chicago. There's something. There's something there. What's up? On the go with CeeLo. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you for tuning in, as that's going to be booted into the end zone for a touchback. Appreciate you, CeeLo. Congratulations on you reaching 2-2. Yeah, 3K by Christmas. Oh, I don't know about that. The goal, I raised the goal to 2750 by the new year. I think we can do it. Appreciate you, CeeLo. CeeLo covers a lot. He is a channel that is like popping off. He gets 5,000 people just on a casual day, Like, hey, let me turn on the stream, 5,000 people. Man, he is definitely a star on YouTube. Appreciate you, CeeLo, for stopping on in. Said you need the Bears to score more. We don't want that, CeeLo. That is not ideal. So 1st and 10 as Rudolph is under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Rudolph sends a man in motion. That is Washington as it's a toss. This is Warren. He cuts inside. He's at the 20, the 25. Leaps up in the air. It is brought down around the 28. A very exciting gain of 8. Later out of here. Get out of your bots. Little statement. He spent a 107. Oh, man. Oh, geez. Chiefs or Colts? I'm going with the Chiefs still, but I don't know. 2nd and 1. Rudolph is under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right as he sends a man in motion. And he hands it off to Warren. Warren taking it outside, cuts inside at the 30. And he's brought down at the 35. That is a gain of 6. And that is a Pittsburgh Steelers first down as we're approaching 3 minutes here in the second quarter. Again, 14-14 is the score. Only one ever in Chicago, 1995. Yeah, 95. You don't know about that? I don't know. I'm just talking. Wait, did the Bears miss a field goal? No, sir. 1st and 10 as Rudolph is under center. 2 receivers to the right, tight ends in tight. Moving left to right on your TV screen. And now there's a lot of movement, and now there's a lot of flags. And that was not working. That's going to be a false start on Pittsburgh. Jonnu Smith, the guilty party. And the Steelers will back up 5. Smith. That's not good. I laugh, but am I really happy, though? Probably not. 1st and 5, Rudolph is going to be under center. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to left. I say 1st and 5. It's 1st and 15 as he hands it off to Warren. Warren cuts inside and is brought down around the 35. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Makes it 2nd and 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning where the Steelers and the Bears are tied up at 14 apiece. Yesterday you won $45K from Cal, Stan, and Fresno State, and Utah. Well, good stuff, man. Good stuff, Andy. Put in a high-yield savings investment account and rack up the interest. Sounds like the play. I don't know much about all that. I'm really just a kid that is 29 years old. Don't really know how the world works. Let's see here. The Patriots leading 14-10 over the Bengals. Giants 17, Lions 7. Packers 10, Vikings 3. Seahawks 13, Titans 3. Colts 14, Chiefs 6. And the Jets leading 7-3 over the Ravens. That's what's happening across the NFL. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. I know there's a lot of people calling this game. So, again, I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me for this one. And, again, it's 14-14. The Steelers are driving. Kind of. I mean, they got a first down, I guess. But, yeah, 2nd and 10 at the 35 whenever we come back. Need your honest opinion on Colts or Chiefs? I mean, I don't know. I'm still leaning Chiefs. Don't make any bets on my opinions. Because while I am pretty decent at the pick'em, folks, I'm decent. Can't really tell there. I am 164, but that means I've lost 64 times. I've won 100. So, again, I really wouldn't listen to the doc because I don't think there's anybody that is perfect. I don't think there's anybody that's 164-0 at this point. Jersey saying the Colts. Yeah, again, the Colts looking good. No, I use this corner. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's just there. I need to be more active on it. I say that. I just never really get on it. I need to, though. It's going to happen eventually. I just, right now, spending my energy with other things. There we go with the Colts. Yeah, again, the Colts looking good. I'm surprised. If the Colts win today in Kansas City, I might actually say they're legit. But then also, I would say, well, they did beat the worst Chiefs team in the last, 7-8 years. So, Rhino, let's chill out on the Colts. Just to be a troll. I probably would do that, to be honest. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Steelers as we're back here in Chicago. Again, 14-14 is the score. It's been up and down. It's been really up and down as far as who's going to win this game. Couldn't tell you. Yesterday was a night of heartbreaks. I'm trying to think about what was heartbreaking. 2nd and 10 is Rudolph hands it off to Gainwell. He's going to take it down the right side, trying to find a blocker. There's nobody blocking. And, man, the Bears swarmed to him. That's a loss of a yard on the play. Oh, man, Freiermuth trying to block, couldn't block. And the Bears had 4 or 5 players swarming to the ball. 3rd and 11, they're playing fast. Rudolph throws. It's caught at the 40, and he's brought down at the 44. That is a gain of 10. And now the Bears, I believe, are going to call a timeout. Jeez, that's a tough decision there. Chiefs about to make a touchdown, but it doesn't mean they will win. Oh, I mean, it's way too early. If a team's up 21-0, I'm not going to say that it's over. I would never. Minnesota just hit a 58-yarder. Packers 10-6. Wow. And he putting on the Colts anyway. Yeah, well, like I said, you do what you want. I am just a broadcaster. I know nothing. Except ball. I know ball. Elite ball knowledge. But yeah, good luck, Andy. Good luck. All right, it's going to be 4th and 1. And I don't know, they cut to the game late. He's down the sideline at the 10, the 5. Touchdown! What the heck? CBS, that's terrible. They cut back from commercial in the middle of the play, and Gainwell takes it the distance. They were going to do the tush push. Hayward was under center. Then he hands it to Gainwell. And Gainwell takes it down the right side at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Diving at the 5. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. Wow. Well, I don't know. Hold on. Referees are discussing something. They're going to say he was short. So what happened here? Left hand touching out of bounds. Oh, he's going to... Again, that better be at the inch line. His hand just touched shy of the end zone out of bounds. That better be at the inch line. I swear, if that's at the 1, I mean, these guys don't know what they're looking at. If I win pizza for everyone, appreciate you, Andy. Hey, I could use some pizza. Rigged, this guy. Pretty bad broadcasting. I know, they cut it. Unbelievable. You'd expect that on CBS Sports, covering like, roast beef tech and the School of the Blind, but not Steelers Bears. As Rudolph is under center, as he sends a man in motion. Rudolph, it's a toss to Warren, and he's going to jog in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers, and there's a flag. Oh, offsides. Defense. Okay, there we go. Touchdown, Steelers. No reason to be discouraged. The Steelers have taken a 20-14 lead with 1:19 left to go. The Bears win. Pizza for myself. There we go. Hey, Chicago pizza, man. Jeez, I want to try that. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. 21-14. Steelers leading. Going for it on 4th and 1 at their own 40. And it paid off big time. Again, Gainwell taking it the distance. Well, I guess all the way to the 1. They did mark it inside the 1, just inside the 1. But, man, it should be right there at the inch line. It is what it is. 21-14 is your score. How about this game? What's your call? History says the Bears, man. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna lean Steelers, but again, Andy, I really don't want you I don't want you to bet because I said. I mean, I might be biased too. So there's that. I am very critical of the Steelers, but I might be biased. Steelers want to be like the Ravens so bad. This guy, no. What are you talking about, Goku? Hey, man, if it works, it works. We'll take it. Nice game. Yes, yeah, it's not a bad game. It's not a bad game. If someone appreciates, I think Octolay misses. I do, 100%. I don't get it. I'm sorry, Trisk. We're not the same person. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Are you talking about bad broad? I mean, that's, I don't know. I'm not even going to worry about it. Watch out for the Colts and Chiefs. If I win, I'll get shell pizza. Here we go. Appreciate it, man. Bears 27, Steelers 24. That would be very depressing. That'd be a depressing second half for the Steelers. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. You have more points than us. Jets lead us 7-3 at the half. It's been terrible. I mean, I can't believe it. I'm shocked by that. Patriots leading the Bengals 14-10. Giants 17. Lions 14. Packers 10. Vikings 6. Seahawks 13. Titans 3. Colts leading 14-6 over the Chiefs, and the Jets leading 7-3 over the Ravens at the half. So, yeah. Interesting stuff across the NFL. The Chiefs are 4th and goal at the Indy 4. Wow. 15 seconds left. What do? They're going to kick the field goal. Okay, they're going to take the points. Wise choice. So we're still in commercial break. Lamar looks hurt out there, and we won't bench our terrible guard. Yeah, is Lamar moving? How's he looking, man? Because he's not moving like he used to. He might still be hurt. Maybe they're saving him for the playoffs. I don't know. As there's the kickoff. Fielded at the 5. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20. He's at the 25. Cuts inside at the 30 and brought down across the 35. That's a good return. Brown throwing what looked like a punch there, but nothing doing. Of course, a Steeler does anything like that. That guy's ejected. In fact, you can spit on a Steelers player, and the player that got spit on is going to get ejected. That's how it works. So 1st and 10. As Williams and the Bears looking to move down the field. They have 1:13 left to do it. Williams in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver to the left, sending a man in motion. As Williams gets a guy to jump. I don't know if he crossed. He did. Williams drops back, fires down the right side. It is intercepted. Now, again, if you're Porter, you're just trying to waste as much time as you can. Go ahead and just waste as much time as you can. Oh, this is great. Oh, Porter fumbles it, then picks it up again, and it's going to drop down at the 15. Now, that would have been a disaster if he fumbled it, but honestly, great stuff by Porter. Again, there's a flag, so it's going to be against the Steelers. But Porter, great stuff, just wasting time. 1,000 IQ. 1,000 IQ. That is great stuff by Porter. I love that. Did Herbig even jump off? I don't even know. Ravens not doing good. Yeah, they've been struggling. Keaton Mitchell. That name is familiar. Who's Keaton Mitchell? See, Flowers has been the entire offense today. Our other receivers have been dropping passes. Rough. All right, 1st and 5 as Williams is in the shotgun ball at the 41. Williams drops back, looking over the middle, fires to his right. It is caught. Did he get 2 feet in bounds? He did not. That's a great effort there by Roma Dunze. There's 1 foot. Yeah, that's a great effort, but no, only 1 foot in bounds. So 2nd and 5 coming up for the Bears. Williams going to be in the shotgun. I mean, I'm going to assume, honestly. I haven't even seen it. I'm assuming. And he is. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Williams drops back, looking to his left. He's under pressure, dumps it off over the middle. It is incomplete. Burden was wide open, but he threw it behind him again. He was under heavy duress. That'll make it 3rd and 5 for the Bears. Wow, yeah, he was wide open. Bears get the ball at halftime. They actually do not. The Bears started off with the ball, so the Steelers will get the ball starting the 2nd half. 3rd and 5 in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right, setting a man in motion. They need to get to the 46 for a brand new set of downs as Williams drops back, looking, fires to the middle. It's caught at the 45, and he's brought down at the 50. The Steelers playing prevent defense on a 3rd and 5. That is as interesting as you can get, as that is going to be a timeout Chicago with 41 seconds. Again, they're just crossing the 50 now. He hasn't done anything, Trisk. I think that's what the other guy means. Oh, okay. I'm like Keaton Mitchell. I'm trying to remember. He sounds familiar, and that's right. He plays for the Ravens. So 1st and 10 for the Bears. Again, they just called the timeout. They're across the 50. They're driving. Their target line, I guess, is the 36, which would make it a 54-yard attempt. First and 10. Williams in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver to left, sending a man in motion. That is Zacchaeus. Williams drops back, looking, fires out of the middle. It's caught by Zacchaeus at the 43, and he's dropped immediately, as that'll be a gain of 6. And now the Bears going to call their final timeout. Okay. So no more timeouts for Chicago. Again, their goal line, or the goal here, I guess, is to get to the 36. Showing the playoff picture, I guess I can do that too. The Bears, again, are currently leading the North. I mean, they are the number 3 seed. with the win, their chances to get in the playoffs move to 67%. If they lose, it drops to 46%. Now, for the Steelers, again, a big thing here. If they win, it goes to 53%. If they lose, it falls to 32%. Williams drops back, looking, fires to his right. It's caught at the 42 and runs out of bounds at the 37. That is Swift on the catch. There is a flag. There is a flag, and it looks like it'll be against Chicago. Illegal shift on, of course, the offense. That'll back him up 5. Freaking clamp down. Yep. Seattle think it's mad? Yep, probably. They probably do. They probably don't want Cario kicking a 56-yarder. He's been below average. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Tom will most likely call a stupid timeout to help the Bears. I don't think so. If he does, though, I'll be sure to let you know. 2nd and 9, ball at the 48 as Williams is in the shotgun. Again, I'm assuming. I actually don't know. There he is. He's in the shotgun. Trips left, one receiver to the right, sending a man in motion. As Williams takes the snap, drops back, steps up, fires over the middle. It is almost intercepted. Duggar was right there. I mean, I don't know what else you want. Oh, would have been huge for the Steelers. Duggar was ready for it. He was actually not even playing the receiver, so that makes it even worse. Unbelievable. Now it's 3rd and 9 for Chicago. Steelers could have clinched a 21-14 halftime lead, but Duggar proving why he elected to play on defense rather than be a receiver. Williams in the shotgun. They need to get to the 39 for a brand new set of downs. Again, they don't have any timeouts. That's Williams sending a man in motion. He drops back, looking, fires it to Burton at the 45. He's at the 40. Oh, he's no Burton here. He's at the 30 and brought down at the 29. 15 seconds and counting again. They're going to have to clock it. They're going to have to clock it. They have 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, and there it is. They're going to clock it with 7 seconds left. Just a little bubble screen, and it worked. I like to see if I think the linemen were. They have an illegal man downfield there. Is it too late? Doesn't matter, I guess. 2nd and 10. They're going to keep the offense on the field, I guess, for one more play. Williams in the shotgun. Williams takes the snap. He's looking, fires down the right side, and throws it out of bounds. Incomplete. So now it's going to be 3 seconds, and the Bears will bring out their field goal units. This is Santos looking to make it a 4-point game before the half as Santos lifts the grass, throws it in the air. The wind looks like it's with them. Santos from the right hash, a 47-yard attempt to snap the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. Right down the middle. 21-17 is your score as the Steelers taking a 4-point lead to the half. Of course, the Steelers will take the ball to start the second half, so they have that working for them. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the style that I have here, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. It's more of that traditional radio-style broadcast. Hopefully that sounds great to you. And, of course, again, make sure to chat down below, talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many people as I can. You can see the score change before you make the calls. Well, it happens, Jersey. I can't control that. Can't control that, buddy. Can't control that. All right, Patriots 17, Bengals 13, Giants 20, Lions 17, Packers 10, Vikings 6, Seahawks 16, Titans 3, Colts 14, Chiefs 9, Jets 7, Ravens 3. Everyone's at halftime except the Packers game. Packers already starting the second half. Man, we got some high-scoring games here. Again, the Steelers-Bears, 38 points in a half, and then the Giants-Lions, 37 points in a half. And then, of course, on the flip side, you have the Jets and the Ravens. They're just now starting the second half there, only with 10 points. Wow. Jameis Winston is genuinely cooking the Lions. Kind of curious now. Winston, 9 for 14, 212. 9 for 14, 212, 2 touchdowns. Goff looking pretty good, too. 11 for 17, 110, 2 touchdowns. But, yeah, that's 212 on 14 attempts, on 9 completions. It's 23 yards a catch. Oh, my gosh. Have a day, Giants offense. Look at our stats here in this one. Rudolph, 10 for 11, 86 yards and a pick. Not too bad. Not a bad day for Mason Rudolph. Williams, 10 for 21, 120 and 2 touchdowns for him. Gainwell, 5 for 73. Warren, 8 for 40 and a touchdown. Metcalf, 2 for 12 and a touchdown. Connor Hayward, 1 for nothing. And then for Chicago, Caleb Williams, 3 for 22. What a guy he is. 5 for 16. Burden, 1 for 15. And Swift, 1 for 12. Receiving for the Steelers, Skoranek, 1 for 21. Gainwell, 2 for 18. Austin, 2 for 15. Washington, 1 for 13. Metcalf, 2 for 9. Smith, 1 for 8. Freiermuth, 1 for 2. Burden, 3 for 46. Loveland, 3 for 38 and touchdown. Dunze, 1 for 22. Zacchaeus, 1 for 6. Moore, 1 for 5 and a touchdown. And then Komet, 1 for 3. So that is where that has, those are the offensive stats here. Pretty offensive, I guess. You can see here, first downs pretty even. Bears at 12, Steelers with 11. The Steelers with more yards, averaging 7.8 yards a play. The Bears with 175 yards and averaging 4.7 yards a play. Bears with 2 turnovers, Steelers with 1. Of course, again, they had a turnover on downs as well. Bears leading a time possession for the moment. 15-40, the Steelers 14-20. Yes, sir. I'm calling BS if the Giants lose. Can't be that bad to blow a 20-point lead. That happens, man. Literally the other day. I say literally a lot. I know that's cringe, I guess, but it is what it is. But it happened literally 2 or 3 weeks ago where the Giants, again, they were up, 33-0 or something like that or something. I can't remember what it was. But then the Broncos stormed back and came back. So any given Sunday, any given quarter, anything like that. No, Gainwell is on your fantasy team. He's having an okay day. He's at 73 yards. That's 7.3 yards. Or 7.3 points, I should say. So, yeah, we're just kind of waiting for halftime. Again, a lot of stuff happening across the NFL, of course, on this NFL Sunday. I guess I can look at other games here. Again, I know that's still halftime. Still Patriots, and they're leading 17-13 on the Bengals. May, 10 for 16, 120 is the leading passer in that one. Blake Corum, no, it's not Blake Corum. What am I talking about? Chase Brown, 76 yards rushing. Hunter Henry leading in receiving that game, 57 yards and a touchdown. Again, Winston, 212 yards on just 14 attempts. Wow. Love, 9 for 15, 99 yards. I'm not too sure who is that Eugene Wilson? I can't remember. For the Packers, 57 yards and a touchdown. Darnold, 9 for 15, 126 and a touchdown. Charbonnet leading on the ground. They were 24 yards. Not much rushing in that one. Mahomes, 14 for 21, 117 and a pick. Tyrod Taylor leading the game in passing in Baltimore, 8 for 13, 103 and a touchdown. Hall with 32 yards. That is wild to me. What in the world? Lamar is 7 for 14, 68 yards. Wow. Jackson has 4 carries for 7 yards. Henry, 7 for 21. Jeez, I won't exactly complain if the Ravens lose. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Cannot believe it. This is the college football standings. I need to make this the NFL standings. And then switch it here. Yeah, again, it's still a lot of... Actually, I can just have this. I think that's fair. Ravens need... I mean, again, I guess it's not the worst thing if they lose. It only drops to a 56% chance to make the playoffs. I mean, that's amazing. I mean, it's like they know. Everyone knows the Ravens are the better team. So now at this point, since everyone's saying it, because everyone's assuming the Ravens going to win the division, now it's like I don't even know if that happens anymore because everyone's saying that. Everyone's saying that now. I don't know, but the Steelers are able to hold on to win today. That'd be great for them. I'd feel a lot better going forward. At least they'll finish 9-8 probably. If they at least go 7-4, they can go 2-4 down the stretch. 9-8. 9-8, baby. Let's go. Let me check what's happening here in other stuff here. Let's look at Rhino, Rising Rhino, the Rhino Nation. Done a great job there. I need to look at who else is streaming. That's what I need to do. Look at on here. I can see much better than on my phone. All right. Let's see. Again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. Let's see who's streaming today. Got Rhino. JJ streaming. He's got Sixers in the... I guess they're playing an early game. The Go Dome. He's got some people watching. He's doing a scoreboard. Grossi, of course. Doing his Packers. Man, he's got 8.3 people, 3K. It's amazing. Colts Chiefs 3.3. Uneducated Sports doing the red zone. RC talking about the Hawkeyes. And of course, Rhino rising to the top. That's a tough one when he's competing. When anyone competes against Football Nation, man, that is rough. And that's why, again, the night games are so tough. You got Football Nation, you got Tom Grossi, and then, of course, you got the other big streamers. I'm sure Tree is doing this game. Actually, no, he's not. I didn't see him. Ball hit a Minnesota player blocking on the punt, and the Packers recovered at the 5 or so and scored a touchdown shortly after. Nice. Minnesota, yeah, they lose that one, which they probably will. Not feeling Minnesota anymore. I'm not really feeling Minnesota in general, but it definitely would be a huge loss for them. They'd fall to 4-7. I don't know if 9-8 gets you into the wild card, so they will be on thin ice. We're just waiting for this one to start here. This game was moving fast at one point, but now it is kind of slowed down, or at least at the end, it slowed down a lot. Ravens now at the Jets too. Yeah, you just know the Ravens are gonna. Yeah, you know the Ravens are gonna come back and win. Like that's what they do. It's what they do. Finally, a good Packers special teams play. Yeah, man. Just going to spam my Steelers emojis in the chat. Because why not? Why not? We've got about 2 more minutes. Jeez. I feel like this is the longest one now. Longest 12-minute halftime ever. Usually these go by so fast, but I don't know. Not today, I guess. Not today. And again, I will be covering another game later. I'll be doing Browns and the Raiders right after this one. So, oh my gosh, again, I'm just already kind of draining myself thinking about that one. And again, I probably won't cover the night game. I'm pretty tired. Again, I got off with the Utah State Fresno State game. That ended at 1:10 my time last night. I was pretty tired. I was exhausted. But it was worth it. It was a good stream. It was a great stream. It was a great stream. That was great. So looking forward to more of that. Hi, I'm Reggie. How's it going, Reggie? Good to see you, man. Vikings put too much faith in JJ. That's fair. Yeah, JJ, I don't know. I don't think he's ready. Just don't think he's ready. Pitt. What about Pitt? Ooh-wee. Not familiar there. Ooh-wee. I was just thinking of something, then I forgot. What was I doing? I don't even know. No idea. I'm just lost. I'm just going through the motions right now. Wish the Browns-Raiders game was 20 minutes later. Be nice to have that. I need to stop picking. Oh, that's right. I was going to look at... I don't know if they released all the college schedule for next week. I am genuinely curious. I don't know if you guys can see it there. You guys can't really. I guess that's fine. I won't be able to do anything Friday. Or, well, actually, I can maybe. I don't know. Actually, I don't think I can. Because I got to be in Houston at 6 o'clock. So I need to leave here at like 2:30, 3 o'clock. I don't want to take the chance that those games go late. Trisk, I might need you Friday. If you're still listening. That could be a big day, or it could be a swing and a miss day. Notre Dame and Stanford at night. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Interesting. When does Pitt play? Pitt plays Miami. Oh, at 11. Oh, my goodness. Miami at Pitt at 11 o'clock. Ooh, we're covering that one. Looking forward to that one. Good to see and hear your channel, Dr. Lee. Thank you, Reggie. Appreciate it. Chris, you're praying the Steelers win. I'm just hoping we get out of Chicago without being robbed or shot. What the heck? Oh, my goodness. Oh, I missed that. I'm sorry. Just praying the Steelers can hold the win. Yeah, for sure. I'm here. Yeah, Trisk might need you Friday, depending on what, again, if you guys, I don't know if you guys have anything for Black Friday, but might need you Friday. That could be an all day or there. I won't make you do all day, but maybe a game or two. We'll see what's going on. All right. Santos is ready to resume this one again. The Steelers leading 21-17. The Steelers will get the ball to start the second half. Steelers looking to hold on to this lead. Can they do it? They got 30 minutes to do it. As there's the kickoff. That's going to be fielded at the 10. He's at the 15, the 20, and brought down at the 25. That is Gainwell on the return. And that's where the Steelers will start their drive. Again, Rudolph, efficient for the most part. Again, just, keeping it short, nothing too deep, and that's fine. I mean, that's really what Rudolph is. He's not... Yeah, I'm told he takes deep shots. I don't really think he does. He really doesn't. He's taken 2 today. One of them was a pick. So 1st and 10, Rudolph is under center as he hands it off. This is Warren. He's outside, trying to break free. Still on his feet, crossing the 30. Brought down at the 31. That's a gain of 6. You'll be having out the store. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. All right, 2nd and 4 coming up for the Steelers. Again, they're at the 31. We're just starting here. In the second half, Steelers up 21-17 as Rudolph is under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. The Steelers with 6 linemen in the game. Again, usually it doesn't work out. It worked earlier, though, as Rudolph... Play action rolling to his right is Rudolph, and he's trying to find something. He's going to take off and run and slide as he's going to get a couple. Rudolph not really known for his feet, but he had to do something. Good stuff there by Rudolph, honestly. It looks like there's no one coming free down the field. I already had a player get beat up in Ireland. Oh, really? I didn't even know that. What the heck? 3rd and 2. Rudolph in the shotgun. Needs to get to the 35 for Brandy to sit it down. Sending a man in motion. That is a lineman. Hands to Warren up the middle. And he fights forward and gets the first down. A lot of pushing and shoving at the end of the play between Metcalf and the corner. But that is a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. Warren right up the middle again. C.J. Gardner-Johnson with the tackle. And, of course, he's talking a bunch of noise after he allowed a first down. That's weird. Not really a fan of Gardner-Johnson. He talks way too much. 1st and 10, Rudolph under center as it's play action. He drops back. He steps up, moving to his right. Oh, Rudolph is sacked. Tried to escape. Moving out of the pocket. He really didn't need to do that. As Montez Sweat brings him down. That's a loss of 4. Yeah, I don't know. That was I don't know about Rudolph there. That was not good. He abandoned a pocket he didn't need to. Yes, I will be a little critical of him. I'm not the biggest fan, but that was not good. Just trying to get it, just in case there's people that think, oh, we should really go with Rudolph the rest of the year. Do not think that, because that is not the way. 2nd and 14, Rudolph in the shotgun, and he hands it off to Warren. Warren's across the 35, brought down at the 36. And McLeod pushing and shoving at the end of the play. Again, McLeod was the one pushing Metcalf. Now he's pushing Warren. It was a gain of 4. So 3rd and 10 coming up for the Steelers. Rudolph and the Steelers need to get to the 46 for a brand new set of downs. Rogers showing him on the sideline. Yeah, again, that's a tough one. I know he wanted to play. Rudolph in the shotgun. Drops back. He steps up. Fires it deep down the left side. And it is incomplete. Great play there by Wright. Again, he made that George Pickens play earlier. But now Wright is down and he is injured. May have had a cramp. I don't know. Roman Wilson had to play defense. Yeah, Wright had it in his hands. Oh, man, that would have been a pick, but great defense by Roman Wilson to knock it out. So the Steelers will have to punt. As here it is. Wayman with the punt. And that's going to be fielded at the 10. Oh, and he's crunched. Duvernay with the return of nothing. He was blasted by Eccles. 54-yard punt. Great punt. And again, Eccles, perfect timing. As soon as he gets there, he just whacks him. And apparently there's a penalty. Penalty on the play. Hopefully it's on the Bears. I doubt it's on the Steelers. That'd be pretty interesting. During the kick, holding receiving team. Half the distance. Yeah. That'd help out the ref there. Half the distance there for Hussey. All right, half the distance. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 5. Again, the Steelers had a 95-yard drive earlier, but they're going to cut away for commercial. Let's see what's happening across the NFL. And it's 21-17 here. Patriots leading 17-13 over the Bengals. Patriots had the ball at the Cincy 40. Giants leading 20-17 over the Lions. Lions have the ball at the Giants 43. Packers 17, Vikings 6, Seahawks 23, Titans 3. Colts leading 17-9. Looks like they kicked a field goal. And the Ravens lead 10-7 over the Jets. The Ravens, and they have the ball back. Yeah, the Ravens about to blow out the Jets. I mean, they're about to blow out the Jets. 95-yard drive incoming, probably. Hopefully not. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So again, if you like the style that I have here, it's more of that traditional radio style broadcast. Make sure again to hit the subscribe button. It is free. I know it's subscribe button. The subscribing sounds bad. Sounds like you're paying money. There's no money being exchanged. It is pretty much a follow button. So yeah, make sure to follow down below. And of course, again, feel free to chat down below. Again, 69% of you guys have the Steelers winning today. 31% have picked the Bears. in this one. So again, I do appreciate you guys for participating in the poll, letting me know what you think. As we're just waiting to get back into this one again. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the wait. There's offensive holding. Well, earlier it said defensive holding, so I don't know what's going on there. We might come back and we have to punt it again. I don't know. This is weird. Hopefully that's not the case. That would be kind of a bummer. Again, the Bears are going to have it at the 5, but the Steelers have to repunt. That would not be ideal. Everybody loves Raymond. Tomorrow at 7. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. I'll miss that. Dang. They're going to have to repunt. Dang it. All right, so, yeah, the Steelers are going to have to repunt. Wow, the Bears were originally pinned inside the 10, but now the Steelers have to re-kick, and this is going to be that's a huge switch. Super refs make stupid calls. Yeah, the refs have not been that great today. Not the greatest refs. John Hussey, usually all right. One of the better ones, but today the crew has been pretty bad. So Waitman will have to punt it again as it's 4th and 20 at the 25. As here is the punt. And that one's not going to go too great. That one actually goes out of bounds around the 35. Oh, he's still moving. And there's pushing and shoving. Pushing and shoving. Steelers, Bears getting involved. And looks like the officials trying to separate them. Yeah, not a good punt. That's going to be out of bounds at the 38. So Chicago goes from potentially at their own 5 to being at the 38. So a difference of 33 yards. Jeez. Yeah, a lot of there's some stuff happening between the Steelers and the Bears there. Malik Harris and Loveland, I think, weren't exactly the biggest fans of each other. 1st and 10 for the Bears. They're going to be at the 40, not the 38. So, yeah, difference of 35 yards as Williams is in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Steelers again leading 21-17 as Williams is changing the play a little bit. In the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back, looking to his left, fires to the middle. It's caught at the 45. He's at the 50. He's at the 45, and he is still moving the pile. And they're going to whistle it dead around the 43. That is a nice catch and run there by Rome Odunze. A gain of 17 and a brand new set of downs for the Bears. Wow, that was not really a good throw, but a great catch by Odunze again to make the adjustment. The throw was behind Odunze. So 1st and 10 at the Pittsburgh 43. Williams is under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right. Williams once again changing the play as he sends a man in motion. Williams, play action, drops back, fires to the middle. It is caught at the 30, still moving his legs as he's brought down at the 29. Rome Odunze going back-to-back to him. And it's working, as that's a 14-yard catch and a Bears first down as they are moving the drive. They're now inside the Pittsburgh 30. 35-yard punt. Yeah, it was not good. You're from Columbus, Ohio. CBS game is Minnesota and Green Bay. Yeah, that sounds about right. Appreciate you, though. Let's see. Appreciate you for tuning in. Bears 28, Steelers 21 at the 8-minute mark, yeah. 1st and 10, it's going to be a little swing pass to Moore. He's at the 30, the 25, and pushed out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Moore tosses the ball to Pierre, but for some reason that's not a flag. Of course not. Game break here. Lamar hands it off up the middle to Derrick Henry on a 4th and goal, and that was as easy as it can be for 4th and goal, untouched. As the Ravens 17, Steelers, no, pardon me, Ravens 17, Jets 7. And there is a flag. There's a flag now, so after the play, taunting offense number 2. Yep, I said it more threw the ball at Pierre. I'm like, how is that not a flag? Then they do the game break, and I guess they threw a flag. Idiot. Get wrecked, DJ Moore. No problem with that one. Again, that was not ideal for the Bears. Again, they had a nice looking drive. Now it's 2nd and 20. They're going to be at the Pittsburgh 39. The Chiefs are poop. What's happening there? Let me check that real quick. 17-9. Oh, I mean, it's still plenty of time. Still plenty of time. 2nd and 20, ball at the 39. Williams in the shotgun. Trips to the right. One receiver to left, sending a man in motion. As Williams takes the snap, drops back. Heavy pressure. It's a screen. That's why there's pressure. He's at the 40, the 35, the 30, and brought down around the 25-yard line. What a play there. That's a gain of 14. DeAndre Swift. The screen. Very nice. There was heavy pressure immediately, but again, it was all part of the plan. A screen. DeAndre Swift had plenty of open space. And now it's 3rd and 6 at the Pittsburgh 25. Williams in the shotgun. Trips to the right, one receiver to the left. As Williams drops back, steps up, fires. It is caught at the 5. Touchdown! Chicago Bears. There is a flag. Offside. I don't even think he was offside. He didn't even move. He didn't move his feet anyway. But it doesn't matter. The Bears have just taken the lead 23-21. He didn't even move. That's bad. I mean, luckily, didn't really matter. Let's see. Ravens up 17-7. Yeah, no, I saw that. Just they showed a game break here. Extra point pending. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. 24-21. Bears leading over the Steelers with 8:29 left to go in the third quarter. Bears have taken the lead. Moore was wide open. I don't know who was there, but I mean, we were supposed to be there, but the Steelers were not. Good call. Yeah, no, I don't know why in the world they didn't throw it immediately. Going to be honest, yesterday I won by betting against bet predictions, and I feel the same thing will happen today. Okay. I think the taunting penalty is the most dumb penalty. If taunting is so bad, the player should be ejected with no yard penalty. Well, I disagree there. I think, yeah, the one. My hair is a mess today. Jeez, But, yeah, I don't know. I'm fine with the 15, and of course, the second time you're out of here. Let's go Bears. Oh, man. Once again, Tomlin halftime adjustments at work. Yeah. Yep. I don't know. We still got plenty of time, though. I'll save my critiques and all that for later. But, man, it is what it is. Really, the only thing I didn't like, probably should have kicked the field goal on the 4th and 1 at the Chicago 30 instead of going for it. But, oh, well. But again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the style that I have here, it's more of a traditional radio broadcast. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. The Patriots, they lead the Bengals 17-13. The Patriots are at the Cincinnati 1. So will they try to punch it in to the end zone, or will they take the 3? Probably punch it in, if I had to guess. That's what teams do now. Giants leading 20-17 over the Lions. Packers leading 17-6 over the Vikings. Seahawks leading 23-10 over the Titans. Colts leading 17-9 over the Chiefs. And then the Ravens, of course, now pulling away 17 unanswered as the Ravens lead 17-7 over the Jets. Tomlin sucks like a Hoover vacuum. Yeah. Plenty of time, though. That's the one thing. It's not like the Bears have looked that great. I mean, honestly, I don't know. I don't think either team is really. They've both shown flashes, but I think it's pretty balanced. No team has really shown they're better than the other team at all. Agree on the field goal? Yeah. Yeah, that was a tough one. We're back here in Chicago again, 24-21. Chicago leading. But the Steelers will get the ball back as we're ready to resume this one. As there is the kickoff, and that's going to be fielded at the 10. He's at the 15, the 20, 25, and it fumbles it out of bounds, recovered by the Bears, but again, he's out of bounds. So he'll get tackled at the 27-yard line. That's where the Steelers will take over. Again, it wasn't really a great drive last time. Of course, it was a first down, and then after that, it just wasn't really working. They had to punt it. Can they get it going here? Thanks for everything you do. Much love. Appreciate it, Lewis. Thank you. Thank you again. I appreciate that. I try. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Ball at the 27-yard line. Apparently, this is Williams' 5th career game with 3 passing touchdowns. So congratulations to Caleb Williams. Would make sense. Especially on the Steelers as Rudolph under center, sending a man in motion. Rudolph hands it off. This is Gainwell at the 30. And he's still moving. The pile moving and brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Again, Gainwell, very impressive. Very impressive. So 2nd and 2 coming up for the Steelers. Again, approaching the 8-minute mark. Again, the Bears up 24-21. High-scoring game. Really, I don't think I wasn't expecting it. I don't know if you guys were. As Rudolph hands it off down the right side. This is Gainwell trying to break free, but cannot. He cannot. Again, there was a plethora of Bears there on the corner. On the outside, I should say. Not the corner. The outside corner. I don't know. Regardless, it's 3rd and 2 for the Steelers. They need to get to the 37 for a brand new set of downs. As the Bears fans rise to their feet. The towels are waving, the terrible towels, that is, as Rudolph is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to right. Again, they need 2 yards, sending Metcalf in motion. Rudolph drops back, looking over the middle. He swings it out to Gainwell. Gainwell's at the 30, and he stumbles. And Jackson is there to bring him down. And that is a 3-and-out for the Steelers. And the Bears defense rises to the occasion. Rudolph looking to his right. Nothing happening. I think this was the same play they ran earlier. And that worked out. This time it did not. Gardner Johnson beating up Johnson, who made the tackle. Or Jackson, pardon me. This is Corliss Waitman ready to punt it. As here it is. Bearcat signal made at the 26. So that's a punt of 40 yards. Net of 40, so that's not terrible. Here we go, Steelers. Kylie not looking too great as of late. We'll see. We'll see. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like and try to respond to as many comments as I can. The chat is a very big part of the channel. So, yeah, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. And, of course, chat down below. Let's see here. Again, we just went over scores, but might as well go over it again. Again, the Patriots leading 17-13. I guess they went for it, didn't get it. Giants still leading 20-17. The Lions have the ball around midfield. Packers leading 17-6. Wilson with 2 rushing touchdowns for the Packers. Seahawks leading 30-10. Darnold 236 and 2 touchdowns. JSN with 167 and 2, both of those touchdowns. Jeez, Colts are at the Kansas City 5. Wow. Maybe the Chiefs are just not good. Huh. Ravens 17, Jets 7. In that one. Jersey pulling for the Bears, saying, come on. I leave for a few minutes and the Steelers are losing. Come on, Pittsburgh. Yeah, they don't even have the ball back. They just punted it off, a 3 and out. 3 and outs. Nothing really working for the Steelers. Again, Rudolph, 85 passing yards. 11 for 13. Again, it's just a lot of short stuff. I mean, are the receivers great? Steelers receivers great. They're not, but, I don't know. I just want to kind of crush the Rudolph thing. And now, I don't know if I like him, but I'm going to pull for him. He's a starting quarterback, obviously. I don't like what I'm seeing on social media. Oh, Rudolph, he really needs to take it the rest of the way. I'm like, okay. Just remember that 2 of the Steelers' touchdowns in the second half last week were defensive touchdowns. So let's try to remember that. I don't know if you can, but that did happen. The Steelers' defense really rose to the occasion in the second half last week. But, and then, of course, it's been a lot of, I don't know, again, one of those touchdowns was a chunk play here. Gainwell on the ground. I don't know. Just a little worried is all. So 1st and 10 for Chicago as we're working our way back. Again, 24-21, Chicago have the ball at their own 27. As Chicago breaks the huddle, Williams going to be under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. As Williams sends a man in motion. He takes the snap, play action, drops back, steps up, fires. It is caught at the 41, immediately pushed out of bounds, but he will have the first down. Now the referee's going to come. Oh, they're going to wave it off. They're going to say he was out of bounds. Looked like a great catch. Oh, Pierre knocks it away at the last second. Didn't quite see it. Wow. He had both feet down, but Pierre able to jar the ball loose. So 2nd and 10. Would have been a nice play, unable to hold on to it. As Williams is in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right. 1 tight end in tight to the left. Setting a man in motion. As Williams drops back, looking over the middle. He's moving to his right. He fires it into the ground. Incomplete. Nothing happening there for Williams and the Bears. And now it's 3rd and 10. Steelers crybabies. Who's crying? Really think anyone's crying here. Packers up 20-6. Nice. Porter is questionable to return. Again, he was kind of shaken up earlier. So 3rd and 10. They need to get to the 37 for a brand new set of downs. Williams in the shotgun. Trips to the right to 1 receiver to the left. Williams drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It is caught at the 35, close to the first down marker. They may give it to him. It's going to be close. Wow, they're going to mark him a whole yard short. Oh, jeez. Wow, that is a bad spot. Yeah, if anything, it should be about 4th and a half yard. They're saying 4th and 1 on the field. I don't know. Oh, they are going to punt. Wow, the Bears are going to punt. 4th and a half yard. I guess they are deep in their own territory. I've seen teams just go for it. Yeah, that was a pretty bad spot. That's a bad spot, to be honest with you. There's the snap, and here is the punt almost. Able to get there in time, not able to. Field at the 20s, at the 25. Austin at the 30, and pushed out of bounds at the 33. And that's where the Steelers' drive will begin whenever they come back from another commercial break. Jeez, 24-21 Bears over the Steelers. 5:08 left to go in the third quarter. Oh, man, I feel like it's just been kind of choppy. This game has kind of been a bummer as far as, like, the fluidness of the game. I like a fluid game. This one, choppy. I don't know. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I know what I mean. That's all that matters. All right, the Patriots up 17-13 over the Bengals. 4:48 left to go in the third quarter. The Giants leading 20-17 over the Lions. The Lions driving. They're at the Giants 20. It is 3rd and 11. That's still in the third quarter there. The Packers leading the Vikings 20-6 there in the fourth quarter. The Seahawks leading 30-10 over the Titans with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. The Colts up 20-9 over the Chiefs. They're still in the third quarter, but man, that's interesting. And the Ravens leading 17-10 over the Jets as they're just now starting the fourth quarter. So again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Feel free again to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments, chat as I can. Again, the comment section, a very big part of the channel. So yeah, feel free to be involved. Of course, there is a poll. Let me know who you think's going to win today. Looks like it is 68% of you guys with the Steelers, 32% with the Bears. So 75 votes in. Appreciate you guys. So what is that like? That's 51 votes for the Steelers, if I had to guess. But yeah. Still plenty of time, though. No team has really looked much better. Again, that's why it's a 3-point game. That's why it's a 3-point game. Looking forward to next Saturday, of course, the last regular season week for college. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Again, I plan on doing Pittsburgh, Miami. That is for sure happening. As far as the other ones, I don't know. Sage says the Steelers going to lose. Yep, 3-point game, 20 minutes of game time left. Yeah, for sure. For sure, we can say that concrete. One team's going to lose over the other. Yeah, definitely Miami and Pittsburgh. I guess you can't see what I'm looking at here. As far as the 2:30, 3 o'clock game at Central Time, I don't know. I'd have to look. I'd have to really figure that out. Probably going to do Virginia Tech and Virginia later that night as well. As far as the other ones, I don't know yet. All right, anyway, 1st and 10 for Rudolph and the Steelers as he is under center receiver to left receiver to the right. As Rudolph going to hand it off. This is to Jonnu Smith. He's crossing the 35, brought down at the 37. And DK is in serious pain. And now he's getting up. He's going to limp off the field. Oh, man. A tight end around. Metcalf is clearly upset. Oh, it didn't look good. I mean, that's a lot of body weight on Metcalf's left leg. I mean, unbelievable. Why doesn't YouTube show the subs like these? I have no idea. It's really dumb. Really dumb. Same reason they don't show the amount of dislikes. Oh, really? Oh, I don't know. Hey, that's fine. You can dislike it all you want. It helps me out regardless. Rudolph drops back, fires down the right side, and that is just a tad bit overthrown, incomplete. Oh, and there's a late flag. Whoa. Again, that's the second time today where a flag has come in pretty late. This is interesting. They'll have a little discussion. Pass interference, defense. I didn't really see anything. I'd like to see the replay. I don't think I'll complain. Well, I guess he was yanking Austin there now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, he was yanking the jersey. Okay, I didn't see anything initially. I mean, yeah, you can see his shoulder pads and everything. So that is an automatic first down. As Rudolph is under center. They're at the Chicago 35. Sending a man in motion. Sending Wilson in motion. Rudolph takes the snap and he hands it off to Warren. Warren trying to break it outside now. Breaking a tackle, but the Bears defense swarming to the ball. That is a loss of 2, and the whistle's being blown and blown and blown. A lot of pushing and shoving there. He yanked Jersey, this guy. You got it from there. Okay. There we go, Jersey. That is a loss of 2 for the Steelers. So it's 2nd and 12 as we're just over 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Still plenty of time left. As Rudolph, play action, drops back, looking, he steps up. Oh, it's a fumble! There's a fumble! It's picked up. No, it's not picked up. Now it's picked up by the Bears. The Bears should definitely have it. And that is Chicago ball. That is a huge turnover. Rudolph putting it on the ground. And Chicago will take over around midfield. Unfortunate for the Steelers. That is so unfortunate. People who spam the join my stream, maybe I would consider if you showed the game. I don't wish to sell my soul and credit card for $144. Yeah, no, definitely not. Again, that's what Chat Sports does. Not really a fan of them. So 1st and 10. 1st and 10 here for the Bears. Williams under center, receiver left, receiver to the right. Play action. Williams steps up, fires over the middle. It is caught at the 35. Moore fighting forward and brought down at the 34. That is a gain of 20 and another Chicago Bears first down. Fumble like 4. Yeah, a lot of fumbles, a lot of turnovers in this game. Bears, yep. Bears ball as they are in Pittsburgh territory. 1st and 10 for the Bears. Moore with 64 yards today, 2 touchdowns. He's had a nice game. Hasn't really been able to get it going. As Williams is under center, receiver to the right. As Williams hands it off. This is Monagai. He's at the 30 and brought down at the 27. What a run by what a guy. Monagai with a gain of 8. He's now averaging 4 yards a carry on the day, 6 for 24. I don't know, he's been playing well as of late, but not necessarily today. But that was a good run there. 2nd and 2 for the Bears. As we're at 2:40 and counting. Williams in the shotgun. He drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It is incomplete. Adunze has been, I don't know, it's interesting. Again, Williams has just kind of missed wide open throws. He was wide open there. Williams 17 for 31, 224, and 3 touchdowns. Very good statistically. Looking at the total yards here, in the first half, the Steelers had 211. They only have 13 here. And the Bears had 175 in the first half, and they have 112. So they have dominated the third quarter. And another touchdown. Things will get really shaky for the Steelers as it's 3rd and 2. They need to get to the 24. He hands it off up the middle. He's leaning forward. They're trying to yank him forward. The Bears O-line not going to get there. Oh, they're going to say he did. Oh, what a spot. And that is a Bears first down. The far side official had him way behind, but I don't think he got it. But hey, it is what it is. That's a first down for the Bears. Rudolph sucks. I'm not a fan, but hopefully he gets it going here in the fourth quarter as it's 1st and 10 for Williams and the Bears. He sends a man in motion. He's moving to his right. Williams on the run, fires. It is caught at the 20. And he is touched down by Peyton Wilson. And that is a gain of 4. Play action just rolling to his right. Watt on the pursuit. It's the guy that is covered well on the run, but can't hit him whenever he's standing in the pocket wide open. 2nd and 6. Williams is going to be under center. They're at the 20, and he hands it off to Monagai up the middle. He's at the 15, the 10, and he is going to be brought down at the 8. That is a brand new set of downs for the Bears as they are looking very good this year, especially in the third quarter. They've looked so much better. So 1st and goal at the 8 as the Bears looking to make things even more difficult, especially if they were to punch it in the end zone. Williams in the shotgun. Trips left, one tight end in tight to the right, sending a man in motion. Williams hands it off up the middle. This is Monagai across the 5 and brought down at the 3. So a gain of 5. Like I said, the Steelers never beat the Bears. Yeah, they rarely do. They have done it once, but yeah, it's tough. History usually repeats. It usually does. I guess we'll find out at the end or in another quarter. So, yeah, 24-21. That is the end of the third quarter. Bears leading, and they are driving. And the Bears fans are really happy. Next week is going to hurt. We got to do the Eagles. Oh, that's tough. Bears, Eagles. Yeah, that would be. Well, I mean, I don't know. The Eagles, I mean, they keep winning. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know if they're that great. Let's see here. The Patriots leading 20-13 over the Bengals. Giants leading 20-17 over the Lions. Packers 23, Vikings 6, Seahawks 30, Titans 17, Colts 20, Chiefs 9, and the Ravens 20, Jets 10. Packers-Vikings game almost done. Wow. Wow, indeed. We're just now starting the fourth quarter. Only one other game, or only one game in the third quarter. That is Seahawks-Titans. Titans kind of battling. They split touchdowns in the third quarter. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe. It is free to do so, folks. Again, I know that subscribe button seems like it's scary. Like, why subscribe? I don't want another subscription. No, it's free, I promise. I don't know why they call it subscribing. It should just be following. But yeah, make sure again to subscribe to the channel. And of course, again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many people as I possibly can. The chat is a very big part of the channel. It's very important to the channel. So feel free to feel involved by doing that. Because, yeah, it's cool. That's cool stuff. And, of course, I do have a poll. Let me know who you think is going to win. The 70% of you guys have the Steelers winning. Right now, not looking so great. But, again, we still have a whole quarter of football left to go. So, anything could happen. Anything could happen as I get rid of these virus bots. Yeah, if you want, go ahead and click on the bots. You get a virus. I'm sure you'll love it. The Giants are 2-9. How are they winning is a mystery. Well, any given Sunday. Any given Sunday. Did they release the AP poll yet? I wonder if they did. Let me go ahead and check. I'm just curious to see what the AP says. They did. No one really dropped. Pittsburgh back in the top 25 as far as the AP. Georgia Tech, they are at 23. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. Well, that's not good. Now my computer froze. All right, we just have to listen here. Second and goal here at the 3. Williams going to hand it off to Swift down the right side. Cuts inside. Still fighting forward. Is brought down at the 2. I don't know what the heck happened there, but that glitched. Now I'm going to move this back. Okay, so I just lost a window. That's fine, though. All right, third and goal here for the Bears. They're at the 2. Steelers desperately need a stop. Do you plan on decorating your space? Yes. Right now, I don't know what. But yes, I think because, everyone needs to have their eyes on something. Third and goal, Williams in the shotgun. They need 2 yards. Williams hands it off up the middle. He's got it. Touchdown, Chicago Bears. Monagai finding the end zone as the Bears now lead 30-21. If the Steelers come back, well, they'd have to do some very impressive things on the offense because right now their offense lately, again, in this second half, it has been pathetic. Vikings with minus 22 yards in the second half. Wow. So the Steelers' second half offense is better than the Vikings. My second half offense is better than the Vikings. I have 0 yards. Santos, the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. 31-21 is your score. Bears leading over the Steelers with 14 to go. Again, all this coming from the Rudolph fumble. Bears able to capitalize. McCarthy just threw a crazy-looking pick. Ooh, yeah. Sounds about right. Could be worse. I forget which college game I was watching, but the quarterback ran backwards. It was like 2nd and 35. Oh, yeah. College, definitely you see a lot of those. Come on, Steelers. Yep. Down by 10. Tomlinized. Yep. New York got it. New York got it. Are you talking about the Giants? Talking about the Giants? What are you talking about? Wow, the Giants. Yep, they're up 27-17. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can switch screens here. You guys can see it. Yeah, Patriots again up 20-13 over the Bengals. Giants leading 27-17 over the Lions. Packers leading 23-6 over the Vikings. Seahawks 30, Titans 17, Colts 20, Chiefs 9. Chiefs are at the Colts 45. They have yet to find the end zone today. Ravens up 20-10 over the Jets. Remember when the Jets were up 7-0? Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. New York was plus 1,500 on Bet365. Now, a lot of money there. A lot of money there. I think everyone's just like, look, it's the Lions. The Lions at home. But famous Jameis. I guess he's still looking good. I don't know. Let me actually look at that again. He should be the leading passer in that game still. 13 for 22, 274, and 2 touchdowns. Wow. Wow. Wan'Dale Robinson, 8 catches, 153, and a touchdown. Still a whole quarter of football left to be played in this one. So I'm just ready for this one to resume. Because I don't know. Can the Steelers actually get it going here in the fourth quarter? They have struggled in the fourth quarter all year. So that's something that I am a little nervous about. Pizza for everybody? Yeah, right. Hey, Dr. Lay in chat. Well, this score should be the other way around. Too bad. Too bad. The Steelers had other plans there, gaming boy. Appreciate you for tuning in. Is this how bad a team can be, or Tomlin placing poor play calls in poor positions? Got lucky on the 4th and short long run. Thinks he is invincible, but he's really just batting 150 with 30 home runs. Hey, I'll take that on the Pirates. Dr. Lay pizza party, yep. Maybe another day, as here is the kickoff. And that is fielded at the 2. It's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, and brought down at the 27 as everyone's just falling over each other. Iowa, Nebraska, that's Friday at 11. Again, a lot of college football this Friday and Saturday. I will be missing Friday, sadly, as I'll be in Houston calling a high school game. But Saturday, I'll be here all day. Any Thanksgiving Day plans? Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Hanging out with the family. But I will be streaming 2 of those games for sure, as it's 1st and 10. Rudolph drops back, fires. It's caught across the 30, and Smith is brought down at the 34. Gain of 7. Bears are smoking. Getting smoked is losing by 10. I don't think that's what smoking means. Little trickery here with Gunnar Olszewski throwing to Jameis at the 20. Jameis at the 10. Breaking a tackle at the 5. Unbelievable. Jameis Winston. What a play there. As Rudolph is under center at the 34. That's amazing. As Rudolph hands it off to Gainwell. Gainwell is across the 37-yard line. That's where he needed to be, as that is a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. Again, the Bears leading by 10 with 13:20 left to go. Welcome. Still plenty of time. Oh, yeah, for sure. Give him 31 points to Caleb Williams again, though. Talon barely wins against first appearance. Yeah, I guess, as DK catches one over the middle, and he is going to be dropped at the 39. That's a gain of 2. Rudolph, yeah, Rodgers just couldn't go, and that's sad. All right, 2nd and 7, ball at the 40. Rudolph in the shotgun, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Rudolph drops back, looking to his left. Now over the middle, fires. It is caught at the 41. That's a gain of a couple, but not much there. Yeah, now it'll be 3rd and 6 for the Steelers. So they need to get to the 47 for a brand new set of downs. Ravens are beating the Jets. Yeah, no, they need to be. They should be. 3rd and 5. Rudolph and the offense breaks the huddle. He's going to be in the shotgun. Lifts the leg. Trips left, 1 receiver to the right. Rudolph lifts the leg again. Takes the snap. Drops back. They're sending the blitz. Steps in. Fires. It's caught at the 47. He's at the 50. Cuts inside at the 45. And Austin is twirled around at the 40. That is a first down for the Steelers. Another short throw, but this time there was some yak after it. Just a zig route. Oh, that's unbeatable. Unguardable on Madden, or at least the older Maddens. And, of course, that's unguardable here with Calvin Austin. First and 10 coming up for the Steelers as they are at the Chicago 40. Rudolph is under center. 2 receivers into the left, 1 receiver to the right, sending Washington in motion. Rudolph takes the snap, hands it off to Warren. He's at the 35 and brought down at the 33. That's a gain of 7. And the Steelers offense showing some life for a change. Let's go offense. We need it. We need some offense. Going to give them 6 on that play. So 2nd and 4, ball at the 34. Rudolph is under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right, tight ends in tight. As Rudolph sending a man in motion. And he takes the snap and hands it off to Warren up the middle. And he's brought down at the 31. That's a gain of 3. Field goal is not the worst thing in the world. Obviously, you want 6, but you know, if you don't get it here, I'm just saying, just take the points. 3rd and 1, Rudolph, and they're already on it, and it's going to be the quarterback sneak, and Rudolph, I believe, gets it, at least to me, my unbiased opinion, and that is going to be a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. Yeah, they were moving pretty quickly. So good stuff there for the Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 29. Jets have 2 turnovers. Ravens have 0. There you go. There's the difference. Rudolph under center. Receiver to left. Receiver to the right. Rudolph sending a man in motion as it's play action. Looking over the middle. He's trying to get rid of it. Trying to break free. Throws it down the left side, and it is incomplete. Rudolph looking like Ben there for a change. That's good stuff. Finally. Looking like Ben, breaking off of Sweat, who has 2 sacks on the day. And Sweat couldn't believe he couldn't wrap him up. Rudolph doing a great job impersonating the legendary Big Ben. Now, there is an injured Steeler down. That is Broderick Jones. That is not good. He's definitely taken a massive step here in year 3. What happened on this one? Interesting. Hopefully he's okay. Chiefs are at the 2. Wow. Packers with the pick. Nice. Packers going to win that one. They're going to step away. Hopefully Jones is okay. Right now the Bears have an 85% chance to win this game, apparently, according to the win probability. Does Pittsburgh have 1 turnover? They each have 2. Neither team wants to hold on to the ball. So you can see the win probability here. The Bears with 85% is on your right. It's right above me. 85% chance to win this game. Can the Steelers come back? Can they defy the odds? Right now, the Patriots leading 20-13. The Patriots had the ball at the Cincinnati 18. The Giants lead 27-24 over the Lions. Still plenty of time in that one. Packers leading 23-6 over the Vikings. 3 minutes to go. They're up by 3 scores. That's going to be a Packers victory. So, yeah, the Packers fans all cheering for Pittsburgh here. As if the Packers were to win, Bears lose, Packers will move into first. Seahawks. They are leading 30-17 over the Titans. The Chiefs have just allowed they've scored. The Colts have allowed the Chiefs to score. As it's 20-17, 8:37 left to go. That'll be interesting. That's going to be an interesting finish there in Kansas City. Ravens leading 20-10 over the Jets. As the Jets are deep in their own territory, Ravens will move to 6-5. And there's no final scores, right? Yeah, nothing. Nothing yet. Touchdown, Casey. Oh, boy, yep. It is very interesting. I picked Kansas City to win. I don't know. Vikings are probably regretting letting Darnold and Jones go. I believe they are. Yes. Yeah, McCarthy just not ready. And I saw a really good video the other day. Pretty much, like quarterbacks now, because the college game is so different from the NFL game now, it really takes like 4 or 5 years for college quarterbacks to find their footing. And, of course, by then, they've already given up on the quarterbacks. They're moving on to different teams and stuff like that. But, yeah, it really takes them about 5-6 years now to develop. And that used to be the case. But then, of course, Ben came in, looked really good. Rivers, Eli, they had a lot of the stretch there. Flacco, Ryan. Jones, by the way, seriously injured. I don't know. He threw his helmet down. But Rudolph in the shotgun. He hands it off up the middle. This is Warren, and Warren's going to be brought down at the 26 for a gain of 3. But, yeah, no, very interesting. Very interesting on how it works now. There's no NFL game on CBS. Yeah, I hate that. It should be 2 games on each time slot. 3rd and 7. Rudolph throws over the middle. It is incomplete. Metcalf looking for a flag. Oh, and there's a late flag. Pass interference going to be on the defense. Metcalf, yeah, he was tackled before the ball got there. Metcalf beat him inside, and the corner had to just grab and tripped up Metcalf. That is an automatic first down for the Steelers. Deshaun Wright, again, he had a great interception earlier. That was a great catch. Ravens want to win. I don't know about what to win, but they won. It was the Jets. Now, the Steelers-Jets game, that was actually what a win. That was actually a great game. That was a great game for sure. 1st and 10 at the 15. Rudolph under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right. As he sends a man in motion, Rudolph takes a snap, hands it off to Warren. Warren bursting forward and is brought down at the 11. That's a gain of 4. A stinger. I forgot how. What is that? Is that? I don't remember if that's like that's serious or not. We do have an injured bear apparently. So Jones is heading to the locker room. And now another injured bear. So yeah. So Dominic Robinson. 4th season, he's now exiting the field. So it will be 2nd and 6 for the Steelers. They're at the 11. Bears again leading 31-21 if you're just tuning in. The Steelers in the 3rd quarter could do nothing. Only 13 yards of offense. Here on this drive, though, 62. So more yards on this drive than they had the entire 3rd quarter as Rudolph is in the shotgun. Trips left, 1 receiver to the right. Rudolph lifts the leg, takes the snap, drops back, looking to his right now over the middle, fires to Gamo, caught at the 10, cuts inside, moving forward, and he's brought down at the 6. That's a gain of 5, makes it 3rd and 1 for the Steelers, as we're at 8:35 and counting. The Bears again leading by 10, but Steelers are threatening. They're going to rush to the line here. Rudolph is under center. Is going to take it on the quarterback sneak, and he's going to get it. got some assistance there, as that is going to be first and goal for the Steelers. If the Ravens win, Steelers lose, Ravens are back in first place. I'll have to look at that. I don't know. I have to look at that for sure. First and goal. Well, I guess the Steelers lost to the Bengals. Yeah, I don't know. First and goal. Rudolph under center, 2 receivers right, 1 receiver to left. The red-nosed reindeer. Appreciate you, RC. As Rudolph tosses to Gainwell down the left side. He's going to squeeze in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. Kenneth Gainwell is in, but there is a flag. And this may not stand based on how the Bears will react and how the Steelers look. How are you feeling about your Steelers? Scared? I mean, they haven't played well, so it's not really surprising. Holding on the offense, that's DK. DK, the guilty party. Just curious here. I guess they would be. The Ravens are 2-0 in division. Steelers are 2-1. So, yeah. I guess that would be the case. That's a tough one. Going to be first and goal at the 12. Rudolph is under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right. Warren is in the backfield, sending Jonnu Smith in motion. Hands it off to Jonnu at the 10 and brought down at the 8. That's a gain of 4. Baltimore is a great city in Maryland, National Aquarium. I guess. I don't know. I've never been. Drove through it once, and it was on the interstate. There's another injured Bear. AFC North on the mind. So that is interesting. Another injured. I'm not even going to pronounce. I'm going to call him OG there. Amen OG is the injured Bear. So another linebacker. We got this. We'll see. Actually, I don't know who you're pulling for there. Football and a B. Bears defense struggles. I don't know. Steelers, yeah. Tomlin is the permanent Steelers coach. This guy. Okay. I mean, yeah, he is, I guess, for now. Again, there's an injured Bear, if you're wondering what's going on. They have an injured linebacker there for the Bears. And he was calling the play, so now they're going to switch the green dot. Seems like it, yeah. Yeah, Coolwater is RC, Chris. I don't know. Again, I don't know what's wrong with YouTube and why it has people not showing their names. Nick saying, let's go Steelers. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I don't think they hear our chants, Nick. Bears defense so injured it's not even funny. Yeah, you literally just said LMAO. So I don't know. I guess it's pretty funny if you're laughing your butt off there. But yeah, they actually have lost quite a bit. All right, second and goal as Rudolph is under center. He hands it off to Gainwell up the middle. He's at the 5 and brought down at the 3. That's a gain of 6. Makes it third and goal for the Steelers. I feel like, again, you got to kick the field goal if you don't get it here, because you walk away with nothing. Your chances of winning this game, they go down dramatically. Are you actually calling my Cowboys next? No, I'm not. I am not. I'm doing the most toxic game of the day. Raiders-Browns. Rudolph, play action looking, floats it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. Pat Freiermuth in the back of the end zone. And the Steelers give me hope once more. Thank goodness. 17 plays, 73 yards, 747. I mean, that's a drive right there. Freiermuth, again, just back of the end zone. Great effort there by one of the Bears defenders unable to get there in time. As the snap, the hold, the kick, it is up, and it is good. 31-28 is your score. Bears leading over the Steelers. Steelers making it a one-score game. Can the Steelers get a stop? I guess we'll find out. McCarthy is genuinely a terrible quarterback. That's what. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you're probably right. Dr. Lay, how are you? Good to see you. I am tired. How are you doing, Eric? Good to see you. Good job, Steelers. Way to throw it away. Not yet. Not yet. Kansas City game is wild. Yeah. Paradox spamming the bees in the football. Can't quite see. Hold on. I can't quite see nothing there. All right, it is what it is. But yeah, again, appreciate you guys right now. Make sure, again, before you go today, to like and subscribe. Again, this is what I do, folks. I call games. So again, if you're a Steelers fan, I obviously call every game for the Steelers. But if you're a Bears fan, well, this is my second game I've covered for you guys. The Bears are 1-0 when I call your games. The Steelers, of course, again, we're 6-4, so. But yeah, I do bounce around again. I'm doing another game after this, the most toxic one of the day as far as fans are concerned. Debating on making it subs-only mode in the chat. We'll see. But yeah, Browns Raiders. As that's fielded at the 3s, at the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30. And he's brought down at the 32. That's where the Bears will take over with 6:20 left to go in the first quarter. No commercial break because they've already used so many commercials today. Thank goodness. You retract your statement. There we go. We'll see, though. I mean, you're probably still right, but, geez, you never know. Bears won't be riding off into the sunset that easy, yeah. Ravens win? I thought so. Packers won? Yep. Yep. All right, 1st and 10 for the Bears. They're at the 32. Williams in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Williams sending a man in motion as he drops back. Play action, looking over the middle, fires. It is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the intended target. And I feel like Odunze was open again. And there's really no one in the area. He just keeps missing Odunze. He was wide open. Just can't hit him. I mean, he's really struggled with Odunze being wide open. He was. 2nd and 10, Williams in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Williams sending Swift in motion as he takes a snap and hands it off to Swift. Swift is not going to get much. He gets a couple as he's brought down to the 34. Clock approaching 6 minutes now. Again, the Bears leading 31-28, looking to just kind of keep the ball and chew the clock. That is the Bears' best chance to win. Again, the Steelers with a nice drive, giving us some hope, I guess. Giants driving with a 3-point lead. Okay, Daniel Jones almost intercepted. Ooh, man. 3rd and 8, ball at the 34. Williams in the shotgun. They need to get to the 42 for a brand new set of downs as Williams puts his hand up. Now he is awaiting the snap, and that should be a delay of game. Or at least a timeout. Delay game. Yeah, they didn't get it off. Well, they used all 40 seconds, I guess. Now we're at 5:30. Delay needs to do 5 streams on a Sunday. No, sir. Ravens won 23-10. Nice. I asked AI, where is Aaron Rodgers? I was curious to know why I wasn't playing. This guy is just injured, unfortunately. Let's go defense. We need it. 3rd and 13 for the Bears. Makes the job a little bit more difficult as Williams drops back, way back. He steps up, fires. It's caught. Oh, and Loveland loses the ball, but then catches it midair. Brought down at the 40. That's a gain of 11. Loveland is still down. He got popped. I mean, the ball popped out. So now it's 4th and 2 for the Bears. So the Bears are lining up to punt. Bears lining up to punt. Man, they snap it with 15 seconds left on the play clock. There it is. There's the punt. And that's going to bounce at the 10. Takes a Steelers bounce. It's going to be down at the 11. That's where the Steelers will begin their drive with 4:37 left to go in the fourth quarter. Can Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, lead them to a field goal? I guess we'll find out very, very soon. Doing well, can't complain. There we go. That's good stuff. Again, appreciate you for tuning in. Colts going for it, delay a game. Big catch. That was a big catch, but again, if there was no delay a game, then that's a first down. Assuming that's what if everything works, went the same way. Steelers with a touchdown win the game would be nice, but I don't know. Got a long way to go. Rudolph under center, sending a man in motion. Rudolph sending another man in motion as he takes the snap, drops back, looking, fires. It is caught at the 15. Darnell still moving down the field. Brought down at the 18, took 3 Bears to bring him down. A plethora, if you will. He's brought down actually at the 19. Didn't convert. Oh, man. Black and yellow for the win. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Hopefully. 2nd and 1. They're at the 20. It's a very good spot by the official. Rudolph under center, receiver left, receiver to the right. As Rudolph changes the play, he takes the snap. It's a toss to Warren. Down the left side, cuts inside, and that's not a good spot by the ref. Brought down at the 20. I thought he had it, but apparently not. And now it'll be 3rd and 1 for the Steelers. So 3:30 and counting for the Steelers. They need a yard to keep the drive alive. A little less than a yard, maybe. Rudolph going to be in the shotgun. Rudolph takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. He's got the first down. Needed to get to the 21. He gets to the 22. That is a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. As we're approaching the 3-minute mark in this one. Bears again leading 31-28. Steelers with the ball. They are at their own 22. Goku wants the Bears as Rudolph breaks the huddle. Rudolph in the shotgun, drops back, looking to his right, now over the middle, fires. It is caught at the 27, and he's going to be whistled dead at the 28 as Smith and the Bears are at a standstill. Again, we're at 2:35 and counting. It's not the worst thing in the world to let time tick off. You got 3 timeouts. Steelers with all 3 timeouts. The Bears with all 3 of theirs. So plenty of stuff happening. 2nd and 4. Ball at the 28. Rudolph in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. Rudolph drops back. Looking over the middle. Fires down the right side. And it is incomplete. Wilson had him, but Rudolph, with not so great of a throw, throws it out of bounds. And now it's 3rd and 4. Let's go, Steelers. We got this. I hope so, Tyree. Appreciate you, man. Bears be more like the Utah State Aggies. No. Steelers got this. I hope so. Paradox spamming the bees. The bees and the football. I guess it's black and yellow. I'm not too sure there. Appreciate you, though, Paradox. 3rd and 4. They need to get to the 32. Rudolph in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. There's flags everywhere. He steps up. He's going to take off and run. And he's got the first down. He's at the 40. And he slides down at the 50. But I don't know if the play is going to stand. Because, again, there were flags everywhere. And Rudolph doesn't look happy. So that they're going to walk backwards. Oh, man, that wipes away a big run there by Rudolph. Illegal formation. Number 76. Fautanu. Wow, that's not really on Fontana. That's on one of that's at least on the receivers. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Killer Bees. Killer Bees. Well, I mean, the Killer Bees are all retired now, Paradox. Yeah. That was nice, but yeah, no, it's been forever. They are all retired. 3rd and 9. Rudolph in the shotgun. They need to get to the 32 for a brand new set of downs. Rudolph, play action, looking over the middle, fires. It's tipped and incomplete. Incomplete. And it's 4th and 9. 2:01 left to go. Grady Jarrett with getting the hand up. That is tough. It hurts. The Steelers will punt. And that is tough. But this is the right call. There's the snap, and here is the punt. Can the Steelers defense actually earn their paycheck? That's not a good punt, and that's going to be downed at the 44. Can the Steelers defense rise to the occasion? Again, overpaid defense. 2-minute warning, 1:53 left to go. This will be the ball game, folks. Last chance for the Steelers for 2 first downs will ice the game. Yep. That is correct. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out for this one. Feel free again to chat down below, talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many people as I can. So definitely appreciate you guys for letting me call the game for you. Again, I know there's a lot of people calling games elsewhere. Across the NFL, as I move this screen over here, we have well, that's not up to date. We have the Patriots leading 23-20. The Giants leading 27-24. Lions with the ball. They're at the 2-minute warning. Seahawks leading 30-17 over the Titans. The Chiefs have the ball. It's 4th and 3 at the Indy 43. 3 minutes to go in that one. Man, that seems like a good one. Ravens over the Jets 23-10, and the Packers 23, Vikings 6. That's what happened over there. It's a lot of stuff happening. So yeah, can the Steelers get it? I don't know. We'll see. Why is this happening? It's the Steelers. They need a turnover. We do. Definitely a smart decision. Yeah, no, it's the safe option. I agree. As a Packers fan, we need the Bears. Oh yeah, no, trust me. I'm very familiar with Packers fans. They definitely support the channel very well. But yes, they've let me know. They've let me know about that. Boswell's the 4th killer bee. Well, yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying they're all gone now. There was Ben, Bell, Brown, Boswell, and then Bince Williams, because he called himself Bince Williams. So I know, trust me, I'm aware of the killer bees. I know my Steelers, but they're all gone. Steelers got Bills next week. Yep, we do. Hello, I'm coming from the Ravens to see how the Steelers are doing. You don't want to know. Actually, if you're a Ravens fan, then you probably do want to know. Right now, Bears looking all right. Time to start Will Howard. The poor man's Burt Reynolds has never been a quarterback worth having. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that entirely. I mean, I'm not a Rudolph guy, but I don't think. I mean, Will Howard was taken in the 6th round. We have to really keep that in mind. There's a reason he was taken in the 6th round. Do I want to see what he's made of? Yeah, but we're still in the playoff push. If we're eliminated, then sure. 1st and 10 as the Bears take it at their own 44. Williams is under center, sending a man in motion. He hands it off up the middle. Guy, he's leading, but can't find anything as a plethora of Steelers bring him down. They're going to give him a yard. And that is it. Timeout Steelers with 1:47 left to go in the 4th quarter. Even if the Bears don't win, I'm excited for Browns Raiders. Yeah, oh my gosh. Toxic. I just realized I'm still in that. You guys don't want to see that. You want to see me. More of me. Yeah, get wrecked. You get more of me, whether you like it or not. 2nd and 9 here for the Bears. As, again, the Bears taking a timeout. They're at their own 45. Williams is under center. Receiver to the left, receiver to the right. Munagai in the backfield. Munagai. It's a toss to Munagai. He's tripped up at the 47. That's only going to be a couple. And the Steelers will take their second timeout. So this is the play right here. And even if the Bears make it close, like if they get 6 here, I mean, I could see them going for it. Raiders' offensive line genuinely might be the worst. Yeah, no, they are terrible. Raiders' offensive line is horrible. So Geno Smith, yeah, that's going to be a rough day. It's going to be a rough day. And again, I'll be covering that one right after this one. Again, I might just have to, I don't know, the chat. I'm really worried about it. We're going to let it slide. We're going to see how it goes in that game. But once it gets toxic, the chat will only be subs only. 3rd and 7 in the shotgun for Williams. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver left. Sending a man in motion. That is Zacchaeus. They need to get to the Steelers' 46. Williams drops back. Heavy pressure. He's moving to his right. Williams fires and throws. Incomplete. Pass intended for Odunze. Duggar on the coverage. And the Steelers will have a chance. They'll have a chance. Patrick Queen forcing him out of the pocket. Watt took it from there. And again, for some reason, Williams just has not really hit Odunze, which again, that was great coverage by Duggar. Hello, Doctor. How's it going, John? Good to see you. This is a wild game. Yeah, it's an underrated game. It's all right. I think the scoreline would make it seem like, oh, wow, this has been a great back-and-forth game. Not really. It really hasn't been the greatest game, but it's a good game. I'd be lying to you if I said it was a great game. So can the Steelers, I mean, again, they need to, wait, hold on. I don't know what happened. The Bears fans just cheered. Oh, wow, there's an injured player apparently for the Steelers, and the Steelers are going to lose their timeout. Wow, and they didn't even show anything. So the Steelers have just lost their last time out. That is a tough one. Wow. That is pretty interesting. The Steelers are forced to take a timeout due to the injury. The clock was stopped. Wow. I don't know. That's interesting. Here is the punt. That is huge. That's going to bounce at the 5 and roll in the end zone for a touchback. It hit at 1:30. They better put that other second on the clock. I'm just saying. They probably won't. There are flags flying. Oh my gosh, if this is on the... There is no foul on the play. John Hussey saying they flopped. So they showed what happened to Pierre. He got tripped. And then he stayed on the ground. So what in the world is Pierre doing? I mean, I don't know if he genuinely got hurt from a trip, but wow. But I mean, again, that cost the Steelers a time. I don't know if he was trying to draw the penalty, but that was not good by Pierre. Saying there's a chance, maybe. We'll see. All these spots. Yeah, no, freaking stupid. All right, 1st and 10 at the 20. Rudolph is in the shotgun. They have no timeouts. 1:29 left to go. Rudolph drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It is caught by Freiermuth at the 30, and he is going to be brought down at the 34. The Bears, again, are going to try to stay in the way as the Steelers got to keep going. So it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Rudolph now barking orders. Rudolph in the shotgun, drops back, looking to his left, fires. It is caught by Gainwell, who wisely goes out of bounds at the 41. He may have honestly been tackled in bounds. That was close, but we'll take it. That's a de facto timeout there. So 2nd and 3 coming up as they're at the 41. Rudolph in the shotgun. Rudolph drops back, looking to his left, fires. It is caught at the 49. Metcalf steps out of bounds immediately. Of course, he'll have the first down, and of course, that stops the clock. They have a minute left to go in this one. Again, Boswell He's probably good if you get him to the 40-yard line in Chicago. 58-yarder, I think that's fine. Would like to get a little bit closer. 1st and 10, Rudolph on their own 49. He drops back, looking, fires. It is caught by Austin, but that did not work. That's only a gain of 2, and the clock continues to run. They're at 51 seconds and counting. Rudolph barking orders yet again. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Rudolph drops back, looking over the middle. He fires to his right. It is incomplete. And now it's 3rd and 8. That does stop the clock with 39 seconds, but that's definitely a little scary. A little scary here. Lions nail a 59-yarder to tie the game. Wow. Oh, the Lions have come back. OT. Oh, man. Yeah. I'll take OT at this point. I will take OT. Let's go. You want a touchdown here in OT? Okay, well, I will take it. I'll take the overtime. Give me a chance. 3rd and 8. Rudolph in the shotgun. He drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It's caught by Metcalf. He's tackled immediately at the 47. It's going to be 4th and 6. And they're telling the Steelers to go for it. I mean, they have to. This will be a 65-yard attempt. They're not going to go for it. They need to get to the 41. This is the game. Rudolph drops back, steps up, fires. It's tipped. Incomplete. And the Bears are going to survive as they defeat the Steelers 31-28. Unbelievable. That is just unfortunate. Brisker with a great play, tipping it. Oh, man, that is unfortunate. Great play by the Bears. Turnovers. Can't do that. And, of course, even if he completes it, it's probably a pick the other way, looking at it. They got the first. It is tough. And Williams will take a knee. And the Bears will move to 8-3. Unbelievable. Now the Bears are 2-0 when I call games for them. And, of course, the Steelers are now 6-5. Obviously, they're 6-5 on the year. Well, that's a bummer. Steelers, again, they were leading at the half, 21-17, but the Bears came out strong. The Steelers came out really flat in the 3rd quarter. We're taking me to bonus coverage from Mahomes, floating it into the end zone, incomplete. I'll finish this game, might as well. If they kick a field goal, I'm going to leave because I got to cover another game, which is Browns Raiders, and I'm not ready for the toxicity yet. I'm curious. I'm very curious for this one. Now, if they take a timeout or anything, I'm just going to leave. So yeah, Chiefs Colts. Chiefs are. Oh, I guess they called a timeout there. And let me just go ahead and. I might just end the stream. I'll just have to. That's not what I want here. I'll stay for the 3rd down play. That's what I'll do. Unbelievable, the Bears over the Steelers. That is pathetic. It sounds about right. Rudolph lets all Steelers. Yeah, I know. That's not great. So the Steelers lose first place. Yep. Going for short yardage on 3rd and longest on the ball. It's unfortunate. Sure, he is very happy. Yeah, it happens. 3rd and goal for the Chiefs. Just going to call this because why not? Mahomes in the shotgun. Receiver left, trips to the right. Mahomes drops back, looking. He steps up and down. He goes at the sack. All right, it's going to be. All right, Shirai, you're going to get timeout. I'm not going to ban you because, I think you're just a little slow, but that's okay. We're just going to go and ban you. The Bears are still the Bears. Bears have pretty much been irrelevant my entire lifetime. But that's okay. We're going to go ahead and go to Cleveland and Las Vegas. I will catch you guys in the next one. I'll see you in about 5 minutes. Y'all take care. Y'all be careful. Thank you for watching. Subscribe before you go. Like and subscribe. Catch you later.